8 o'clock on the dot. We in the drop top CLB.
Yes, sir.
I need some more of that Belvy. Yo, Clash the Podcast is in the building. Charles Brown, artist named Fliz behind me. Dante Martin, TJ Soars, better known as the Clash. But you know what? Listen, I didn't even tell y'all this. My guy, Dale, Ugly Professor, he want us to do a joint called The Clash Brothers. A whole album. He got all the beats. He's sending me beats. We're going to talk about that later. So listen, Clash in the building. Tonight going to be one of the best shows we ever did. Might be the best because there's so much going on. There's so much going on. If you're watching on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, or LinkedIn.
Ain't you on Twitch?
Yeah, but I stopped streaming on Twitch because you can get banned if you stream it both at the same time. But that's a whole nother thing. So right now, if you on any of those and you drop a comment in the comments, we see all the comments. So keep it up. We appreciate y'all getting in there and showing love. You know what I'm saying? So basically, we sharing the links right now so everybody can log in. And I'm going to get it started right now. So basically, if you've never been here before, Clash the Podcast, we discuss things in the industry that's going on at the time, right? And one of those things going on right now is an issue with sampling, an issue with Beyonce, an issue with Kelis, right? And we want to talk about it because we mostly talk about music industry stuff on this podcast. So that's music industry. We do a lot more hip hop, but this is related to hip hop in a way because it's about samples, right? Who owns what? He got my masters. I don't get paid. You ain't called me when you sample me. First of all, Beyonce put out an album, salute to Beyonce, called Renaissance, right? And she has some dope songs. It's a dope album. It's good, right? Boom, whatever. So she got some songs on it. Most of the songs got samples. One of the issues that came out this week was Diane Warren, who's a very prolific songwriter from like the 60s. She made a comment about there was 24 writers on one song. That's a Bass Carter. What's good?
What up, guys?
So 24 writers on one song don't mean it's 24 people writing. That means it's mass samples. So every sample you put, you got to put the writers of that song. So if it's 4 writers on that song, it go in the credits, right? If it's 6 writers on that song, they go in the credits. So long story short, Beyonce sampled Kelis on a song called Energy. Now, some fan went 2 days before the album was released and said that Beyonce got a song featuring Kelis. Kelis got wind of this, that she's been featured on Beyonce's song. Before she even heard it, she jumped out the window saying Beyonce's a thief. And she's I believe she said something about spawn of Satan. It went that far. Like, it went crazy. And fans started commenting. A lot of people was on my page commenting about what they felt about Beyonce sampling Kelis. The problem was Kelis said she didn't call me. I got burnt from Pharrell back in the 90s when I did this song. They own all my music. They stole it from me. And I'm feeling I'm getting stole from all over again. And Beyonce supposed to be empowering women. She's the last person I would expect to do me dirty. She knows me personally, right? So all of that goes under the tree of sampling somebody, right? If you go hear the song, you wouldn't have heard this girl. You wouldn't even have heard where the sample was. Usually when you sample somebody, you loop it, and it's the basis of the song. But what they do with a lot of these party tracks is they'll stick in little samples in and out of there, and it won't be the whole song. It'll just be little clips. That's what happened. So Kelis jumped out the window saying, you should have called me, not knowing this ain't nothing but like a 3-second sample. And to be honest with you, if you really follow copyright laws, I've been hearing since I was freaking a teenager that if the sample is under 3 seconds, you don't got to pay nobody, right? You don't got to credit nobody. So the sample ain't even but 3 seconds in the first place, if I'm not mistaken. But someone said that she credited her. which she did not credit her. She's not in the credits. And someone said that she got burnt because Pharrell owns her masters.
Nah, she did credit her. You know what she had done?
Well,
taking her out of it now.
She took the sample out.
No, and she took
her name wasn't in the credits.
Well, I think she was going to credit her because if you look at it, it said that she took the sample and she took the credit off.
At the end of the day, what happened? Touch in the building. I want to send a super shout out. Super shout out to Touch in the building. Super shout out. Hold on one time. Yeah. So I want to do this, right? I want to talk about samples. You can't sample any amount of seconds. You sure about that, Touch?
Nah, you can't.
Look that up. I'm almost certain that if you do under 3 seconds, you don't gotta pay. That's why they use those Jane Brown horns and those little. You ain't gotta pay for that. That's why Primo's allowed to chop those samples like he does, and that's why he accredited now. But a lot of them records, it can't go back and sue him because they little horn blasts.
I think they changed it up because people. That's what I think he's talking about.
Shauna, shout out to Shauna.
They changed it up, but I'm not really sure what happened. But I know they did change it up because people was getting
super shout out.
Chop, because you know he was the king of chopping stuff up.
Who? Primo?
Primo, yeah.
Yeah.
You couldn't recognize nothing.
No, you couldn't. So what I'm saying is this, put it like this. I feel like Kelis jumped out the window, right? And I feel like TJ, your man shouting you out.
Yeah.
Radina?
Oh, that's cuz. It's probably cuz.
Yeah, in the building.
Is that Radina with the locks? Yeah, that's what up, Ray?
Super shout out. Super shout out. So listen, I think that Kelis jumped out the window and messed her own bag up. Can I get some more of that, Belvy? I'm gonna be just being you tonight. Kelis jumped out the window and messed her bag up. First of all, and before we even talk about sampling, dog, if I sample you, right? We ain't talking for a long time. Do I gotta call you and let you know I'm sampling you, even though you don't own it? Mm-hmm. Your man's on it. Flynn's on it. He sampled it.
That's funny. That just happened to us.
Flynn's on it. I hit up Flynn's page. Flynn's. Your voice is a little teeny bit in the background, and the song is your name. I gotta call you. Did I just disrespect you?
No.
Think about it. I want you to be.
I don't think it's a disrespect. I just want I think it as a compliment. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, we just got a full one. We did a record with Jay's Kelis. He did the beat.
What's the call about? You can't use it?
No. He basically brought one person. Like,
okay. Easy. So my whole thing is, I feel like if we talking respect or we talking music rights, you know what I'm saying? So what I'm gonna do right now, right? I'm about to do something new.
What you doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let Flynn speak. We're going to do the Let Flynn speak right now. I want to let Flynn talk. CJ in the building. CJ in the building. Super shout out. Super shout out. So listen, I want to let Flynn talk about this subject. Is Kelis right? Did Beyonce and Pharrell and the Neptunes steal from her? And do they owe her a phone call, if nothing else?
I think she should be.
I thought we were going to Beyonce route.
We are. We're going to get to that.
They owe her. Here's the thing. Whenever I heard Styles speak of against paperwork,
right?
It's 2 different worlds. So it's like, yo, I don't know if y'all heard it. It's like, but check it out.
Not all the way.
When you get to that
one click.
There's gonna be a lot of shocks. I've heard too many artists, from Michael Bivins to all the New Edition to freaking Dr. Dre, all them cats talk about how did them wrong or whatever. So I don't know what the ins and outs of the structure of this.
Not off.
Paperwork, you know what I mean? Or how their contract. Mm-hmm. I can't intellectually speak on
one more
what Pharrell and Kelis had. You know what I mean? She feels she was robbed.
Oh no, down a little bit.
what I can say on it because I don't know what their contract structure was. But it seemed like everybody was getting robbed back. You know what I mean?
I mean, so what it is supposedly she said that Pharrell gave her a deal verbally that it was going to be 33 and a third for her, Chad,
Right
and Pharrell.
On paper, don't exist. Everybody knows that. You know what I'm saying? When you start talking about money, this ain't like $10.
So
you know what I'm saying? This ain't a $10 handshake deal. We talking
Right.
thousands to potentially millions.
Now-
you better sign some shit.
guess what though? I'm gonna play devil's advocate.
Yeah.
Kelis said she trusted him. And she said she was like 20, 21, whatever age, 23, 24. She's young. Being young ain't no excuse to be no dummy, in my opinion. If you're in this music business, if you 21, you old enough. Right? You 22, 23, you old enough to know. I don't think somebody could tell you at that age, trust me. You know what it was? I think they might have had a little thing going on. And it blinded a little bit.
That'll cause
I'm not sure. I don't know. But end of the day, neither here nor there. She signed it and didn't read it or didn't understand it. Even at your youngest stage, you know you're not supposed to sign nothing that is not written by your lawyer, that not approved by a lawyer. Now a lot of people jump into that, get their own. They don't get their own lawyer. They let the label do it. My whole thing is she's still mad about it in 2022. Look how many people have bad deals and flipped it. You get a bad deal when you're young.
Yep.
That's what you do. You get bad deals. And then you flip it and you use that to your advantage. Everybody get a bad deal. 90% of people coming out the gate gonna get bad deals. So you use that to your advantage. You don't hold a
I
grudge.
didn't get a bad deal.
Nas had a bad deal when he
No,
first
he
came.
didn't.
I think she should have handled everything on the back end once she got.
How you don't feel Nas didn't get a bad deal? Nas don't even own his
I
master.
feel like this. Like I feel like look, Beyonce's arguably the biggest female R&B singer in the world.
Yep.
Potentially, are female R&B singers. But it might lead to something else for you. You know what I mean?
Correct. Exactly.
So it's like, look, I would be like, yo, sometimes you gotta eat that and let it go. You already was burnt by Pharrell, and so you said.
Or she should. She's on. Isn't she on a tour right now?
Who?
Kelis?
I don't
feel
know.
like they said she was on a tour.
No, I don't think she's on a tour. What Ray Dina say?
She
Ray
should
Dina.
have been like, yo, just give me that credit on the album.
Is it Ray Dina?
Yeah,
Ray Dina, what up?
Ray Dina. Agreed. She signed it or didn't understand it. So keep it moving. Use that setback to help you come back stronger.
Exactly.
And it's 20 years later, bro. Like you can't still be coming at Pharrell for some bag you ain't get 20 years ago.
She should have went to them right now. All right, boom. She got wind of that record.
Yeah.
She should have been. Let's go sit down and figure out something.
Figure something out.
She said Beyonce was her girl, right?
Exactly.
Well, she said she kind of know her.
Oh, I thought, well, whatever.
At the end of the day, that's an opportunity that she should have just jumped on the back end. Now, put it like this: she did. She jumped. She jumped the gun, right?
Yeah.
She jumped. She jumped the gun, right? So, she's not gonna get nothing out of the situation. But whatever happened with what they took the record off, they took
the sample off.
So then now it's like, all right, go ahead.
Now she look crazy out here, like. But you know what it is? It's bitterness. And that's something that people hold on to in the industry too. For many years, people will be bitter about something that happened to them 10, 15 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we all could think of somebody, if we think long enough, some rapper that's mad still bitter about something back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, even though I like Raz Kass, I feel Raz Kass bitter.
Yeah.
I feel like MC Shan is bitter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we did.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of rappers bitter.
But you know you started something. Okay, it's like, yo, say give you house, right? House from scratch. Somehow you sold it for, let's see, walk away from it and you find out that your house got sold for $3.5 million. How you gonna feel?
I mean,
I sold it, made money.
No,
you should never do a deal that you don't come for. When I was doing jerkies, guy doing jerkies, he told me something. He said,
what was going on?
Cameron.
Looking crazy out there, yo.
Yeah, that's why I moved that bucket. Cause I ain't know. This is a new video.
Probably can hear us, but the
So they said, oh, Touch said he sent some bars to Mike Gamma.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mike challenge. He didn't add it to Facebook timeline. Nobody can see.
We gotta get the mic, the camera fixed.
I forgot about the
Guys, we gotta get the camera fixed. Don't worry about it.
I ain't gonna front. I had to back out of a lot of stuff lately because I didn't.
I know y'all can hear us, but we trying to get this.
Keep speaking though. Go ahead.
Yeah. So
no. So okay. So again, like the NBA, you hear what the older players are saying, like all the money that these dudes are making. These dudes are making like $250,000, billion and stuff, and they wasn't even seeing that much money back then. You gonna feel a certain way. I don't care who you are. Like if you gave somebody a song, right? You gave somebody a song for free, and they made guap off. You gonna be like, what? You gonna feel a certain way.
I don't know. I'm gonna feel like I gotta keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be like, yo, I gotta actually try to.
I didn't say you're gonna go in there spazzing. I just said you're gonna oh, we can't even say that word.
I won't discuss that. Can you say spazzing?
Dude, that's a hood word.
I didn't understand that neither.
You know what that is? That's that getting too deep into other cultures and stuff.
Sensitivity is going crazy.
Everything's watered down. A lot of that's like NBA, the NBA, NFL, everything. It's watered down. It ain't
everything
like
is
back in the day.
Yeah.
Some of these players could not play in the '80s. You know what they was trying to do to Jordan when he came down? You know what I'm saying, in the middle.
And nobody remembers that.
Like, bro, like
everybody think LeBron got it the worst.
Like, nah, they was trying to torture Jordan.
I think LeBron got it
still was giving them 40, 50.
Yeah. I don't think nobody's been as scrutinized as LeBron ever in the history of sports. Like, it's like a game to hate that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Who can hate that nigga more? I hate him more. What you talking about?
Yeah.
Who can hate him more? You know, so that's why I honestly, not to change the subject, that LeBron dude, he takes a lot and he holds it with his crown like, coming.
Mm-hmm.
I hope I could be like that if I was in his position.
He's still giving him 30, 40. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's still.
Skip Bayless might have cost him.
On his show.
That's smart though. That's smart.
Skip Bayless.
Undisputed.
Bayless is biased. That's why I call him flip bias. Very biased. Dude, yo, what was the argument he had about Kevin Durant? He said that I heard when Kevin Durant said that he knew he was going to win in the playoffs. So he said he wasn't there. He's not going to say he quit, or quit to say LeBron quit. He was trying to skate around it. Yeah. His heart wasn't in it. It doesn't matter if your heart was in it. I don't care if your shoes was on. You quit. Do it.
Let me know if y'all hear. What is it? Can y'all hear it on there?
Oh, yeah, you can hear it.
You know what it is?
There's a picture of you in a hoodie. You're famous. Oh. Live on YouTube.
It'll be live everywhere. It's just no camera.
I didn't upgrade.
We're live everywhere, but it's just no camera. So
no camera. We're good.
It's that talk about something. Let Fliz talk.
Let Fliz talk. You want me to talk about go back to the Kelis thing? So yeah, I do think. Well, I'll go to the sensitivity. I'd rather talk about that real quick.
Get him, Fliz.
I don't know about the rest of the world or you guys, whatever. Out of all of it, and I'm like, I started like arguing with people in my personal life.
You gotta say like, I mean,
people think I'm an asshole. I'm not an asshole. I'm like, no, I'm standing 10 toes down on what I'm saying and what I'm meaning. I had a guest at my house days ago.
Story time with Fliz.
My girl's homegirl just moved here from Japan. Had this ill talk about, like that. I'm like, no, I'm not. And basically, first of all, I'm a guy. My ego played random. I'm like, I wish I would back down. What I'm about to say. Like,
understandable.
So
somebody from Japan?
She's not Japanese. She moved to Japan for years. She's a very nice girl. She said but my thing is like we can have a disagreement. But I can tell she thought I was a pig-headed male because I was like, it's too. No one's gonna tell me there's not two genders.
Yeah.
I was like, no, like we're not one gender. And I was like, no, we are different things. I was like, I was
true.
like, I'm not gonna back up my point. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So she kept coming at you?
Not coming at me, but she was making faces. She was asking me questions. But what blah blah blah? I'm like, no matter what you say, then you can tell when a person doesn't have a point because they start stretching, reaching for stuff. Well, you know what? No, that's not. I was like, you stretch for that. Like, so my thing is, I'm not backing off this point. I'm gonna calmly argue my point, but that don't mean I don't like. I can rock with you or whatever. It's like, no, don't try to push me off my point, and I can't try to push me away from my point. But I won't push. I'm like, you believe what you want. I want to believe what I want.
Good idea right now, Fliz.
What?
Preview the video.
Go.
We're going to get into something while we do the technical difficulties. This is the first night that we doing the video. They call the video, the new video next. We're going to show a new video. TJ Saw's brand new video. I want you to bring in the introduction for the video.
Word. Brand new video.
Hey, no stopping us, 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 no stopping us. Hey, no stopping us, no stopping us.
This is an HTP joint.
No stopping the wave when it rush.
Been sipping on the rosé, celebrating life, so thankful. Eat good, now I got a plate full. King size, new crib, grateful. KK grinded, did a race too. One shot, leave you with a facial. Pussy watermelon flavor, so tasteful. Eat it up, make sure you say grace, boo. No phones or the boys might trace you. Coleon move around like some good fellas. Came a long way from the hood fellas. My life blessed, so good fellas, yeah. My white beautiful, red carpet, killer like a funeral. New whip, old to us, but it's new to you. Proud of Kai, cause he really bought the level up. Shot fly, then you niggas do the double dutch. Stack money fan first when it come to us. Breaking up the weed, rolling up the Dutch. Say it's all love, but it's really lust. Florida, poolside, good weather. Yeah, no one does it better. Steak tips, lobster tails at the meeting. Shrimp fried rice, we eat different. Black on, wear my own shit. Coleon, we move different. Black bag like who missing? All black niggas on a crew mission. Champagne toast to the good life. Plan was to make it out the hood right. We celebrate all night. Illville, that's full life.
No stopping me, no stopping we, no stopping we, no stopping we. No stopping K, no stopping T, no stopping T, no stopping T. No stopping me, no stopping we, no stopping we, no stopping we. No stopping K, no stopping T. Hey, no stopping us, no stopping us, no stopping us. No stopping us, no stopping us. Hey, no stopping us, no stopping us, no stopping us. No stopping the wave when it rush. Oh man, damn it feel like a miracle that I'm out here living free of all the tentacles. You know, parole, probation, incarceration, baby mama drama, lame niggas hating. They locked and boxed me, but that didn't stop me. Give props to Poppy, your boy is top 3. Oh, it's not me. Step up if you try and get your rapper, but I promise I won't let up. 98 dropped my first record on vinyl. 05 my graffiti on the contract made it final. NY to MIA on a monthly. Them guys who say I'm not hot as hella must be. Bust me, rob me, cuff me, still going. Stick around, the vibe about to be a real moment. I'm so locked into my purpose that I'll kill for it. Quote rock if they ever ask who did all this. No stopping me, no stopping we, no stopping we, no stopping we. No stopping K, no stopping T, no stopping T, no stopping T. No stopping me, no stopping we, no stopping we, no stopping we. No stopping K, no stopping T, no stopping me, no stopping we, no stopping us, no stopping us. No stopping K, no stopping T, no stopping us, no stopping us. No stopping me, no stopping we, no stopping us, no stopping us. No stopping K, no stopping T, no stopping the wave when it rush. Hey, no stopping us, no stopping us, no stopping us. No stopping us, no stopping us. Hey, no stopping us, no stopping us, no stopping us, no stopping the wave when it rush.
Yeah,
We back.
yeah. That was TJ. Y'all know we did that blackout on purpose. That was TJ Source. Y'all just got an exclusive. That's the tell them the name of that. Tell them the name of that.
No stopping.
And when's it
At 10
dropping?
o'clock after the show, you go to YouTube and run them numbers up for me, please. I appreciate y'all.
Yes,
Thank you. Shout out to Crook Rock, man. Local Vision. Shout out to Local Vision. Shout out to ACP. It's a Coleon thing. You already know what it is.
TJ Source. Make sure y'all go on that.
What's popping with you?
And every week we're gonna do something major. Every week we're gonna do something major. Shout out to Easy. Super shout out to Easy. Super shout out to Easy. Nicole, we get the super shout out for Nicole. It is what it is. Yo, listen, we got a lot to discuss. I think
Cuz Basil. Appreciate you.
yeah.
Cuz.
I think we done with that because we figured out everything we needed to talk about with that Beyonce Kelis. I think Kelis added herself, and I think the sampling. I think if you sample somebody, you don't have to call it. It's a sample, bro.
She jumped the gun. She could have ate off of that situation.
Easily. Next topic though.
Emotion Club.
The big topic of the week. I know y'all seen it. Murder Mase. If you not paying attention, Murder Mase went off this week. He was on
No, he's just
we gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that.
he just talked to Cam.
We're gonna talk about that, but let's not get ahead of ourselves.
All right.
Murder Mase. Y'all remember Mase? Take that. What
that was some past.
First of all, I'll give you $10. You can do a whole Mase verse right now. I thought that was easy money. Somebody out there give me a whole Mase verse.
I'm going through in my head like, I know a whole one.
It's too late. Damn. So listen.
Hey, Dada. Say mama.
Hey, is he on Horse and Carriage? He's on Horse and Carriage?
Yeah.
He does the chorus.
Well,
He's not on. He don't rap.
He don't rap.
But he wasn't in the video though.
Okay.
Nah, he wasn't.
That's when they started beef, right?
That's where everything started.
So listen.
Nah, it was actually the 357.
Yeah.
No, that's the DMX one. That's the one I was telling you about.
What?
The 357 was the Magnum PI joint.
That's what I'm thinking about. So Mase done went out and Mase has
Easy was popping.
Mase has redeemed himself. Yeah, super shout out. Mase has redeemed himself, saying that he did get Fabio 4 and 5 G's.
Wait, and Fabio posted the contract.
But he never denied it.
Yeah.
Mase said he never denied it. But he's saying he did a lot for Fabio, right? He's saying that he gave him $700,000 after the 5. He walked him in Def Jam day one day, walked him in, got him $1.5 million. And 5 was missing shows that he put him on.
Why he's missing them shows though?
Why?
I'm saying Carter's
beef.
Ops. Yeah. But Mase didn't know that though.
Mase should have known that though.
He should have.
He's not tuned with what's going on.
But he should have told him though.
He should have, yeah.
You gotta think, Mase ain't in that world.
It's communication, you know what I'm saying?
Communication.
Yeah, so it's like we going to do a show. And I'm
That's
like,
me right now. I wouldn't know that.
But I'm going to be out front with you. Yo, I'm going though. I'm going. I don't care. I'm going. But I'm like, yo, this when we going here, we got the show, but here's the situation. Yep. But I'm going. But I'm going to make sure we good. When we get, you understand?
But then Mase, if I'm Mase, I'll be like, don't go. I'll be like, don't go. Mase, I'll be like, nah, don't go. Nah, it ain't that. But
we gotta go get the bag, son.
He got him in 22 G's not good. Okay, so then if Mase knew that, then he would know that. But then think about how he's feeling. If he booked that, you gotta think industry is your word. If I make a call for you, I'm like, I got you on what was it, South by Southwest or was it Double? I get you on South by South. That's hard to get on.
I'm on the flight, bro. We going to that.
Right, but if I get you on that,
we going.
I don't know nothing about no beef. And you don't show what that make me look like. It look crazy. They're like, yo, man, I did you a solid, man. They don't care about none of that. They don't understand that. So he did show to 2 different shows. Then his man, the cop, ran off, allegedly, ran off with the 15 G's. Allegedly, according to Mase.
What up? Boom, boom, boom.
Now,
Boom, boom.
Fabio came back.
Was popping.
Fabio didn't refute it. He just said, he just started talking about the 5Gs again, and I made my own self. Now, I feel like if Mase walked me into Colombia and he know Tubi and he got me $1.5 million, I can't say I did that myself.
So it was that he didn't lie, but he omitted the truth. Like happened.
Okay.
So I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
Why do you think he did that?
Got a story, maybe? I don't know. I don't know what the motive.
I think I know why, but go ahead.
Go ahead. Why?
I think to these youngins these days, and somebody said, I watched a video today, they said they want to appear to have did it themselves, everything all themselves. They can't appear to have somebody help them, put them on, somebody in their pocket. They don't want that because they look in the streets to them. They gotta look like the man. Instead of saying, yo, Mase put me on, I got love for Mase, but I feel like I worked harder than. He never said nothing. He like, Mase gave me 5Gs and I did it all myself. So it's about. It's pride and it's ego and it's how you look out here. So they want to look like I'm the man out here. Nobody put me on. You know what I'm saying? But Mase put the recording of him saying, yo, it's me and Mase. Y'all got a problem with Mase, you got a problem with me. He said that. Yeah. You saying that, and then this how we get it.
But you know, okay. Love changes, thug changes, and best friends become strangers. Word up.
I don't like how when people get on, they do that.
No, Charles, but here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing, right? Almost. You did deals. Like, when you're dealing with multiple people, right? Mm-hmm. I got going on with you, it's going to be different what I got going on with T. Facts. And what it is, it's like if he's in my ear telling me like, yo, listen, man, from Charles, I'll do this, whatever. So I'm looking at the paper. I'm not looking at the longevity if I'm going to last long or not. Because again, most people, like, look at Freddie Wap. He was on top of the world. Where's he at now? Mm-hmm. So again, it's like
he's looking at
these dudes don't think long term. They think short term. And it's like when you ain't never had money, somebody's putting a big stack of money in your hand. Sometimes you don't think with logic because you're just thinking about, yo, let me get the bag, and I want to show off. Like he said, when they got the 5Gs, he said, I spent that in 2 weeks. Now, 2 weeks. What did you spend it on?
And not only that, if you needed it,
that's
at the time you needed it. Now you're making it like, he only gave me 5 stacks. You know what I'm saying? But at the time, that put bread and butter.
Yeah. Because you said he was homeless. Was he homeless? He was in a shelter. Or whatever. You're taking that 5Gs regardless. You're trying to eat, bro. Regardless.
He said his man had to force him to take it.
Nah,
I don't think he did that much forcing.
We gonna eat good tonight, bro. I'm taking that 5Gs. You know
what he say over here? They get the money and forget to be humble.
Taking that money.
Kamu. He said he can't be mad.
Yeah, because
the average local rapper. You tell them to give them 5G, they're taking that quick. Yes. A lot of these rappers don't know the business and they think about recording. And the funny thing is, right, if I'm Mase, give you 5Gs, no, I got a plan bigger than that. Because he already gave the guy 15. He gave the manager 15, ran off.
They still gave him
another one. 20, and ran off.
If you listen to the story, okay, first and foremost, this is what Mase did. I gave you an advance out of my own pocket.
Court in the building.
That's my law.
Super shout out to court. Right.
So if I gave you 5, right, and nothing popped off, I lost 5, regardless. Mm-hmm. Now, I gave you 5. Well, first and foremost, he said he was going to see somebody else. That person ended up getting locked up.
Another rapper.
He was going to see another rapper.
But they all in Pop Smoke circle.
Yeah. Right. But again, that's why I was sitting up there saying, it's like, see, that's what it is. It's like, you see something bubbling, and you see your man's, because, like, if you listen to Fabio, he was sitting up there saying, like, he was going to Pop say, oh, wait till you hear what I got coming. He never said who was helping him get there. Pop Smoke was already out of here with that Dior and Welcome to the Party.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
So, again, now Mase he said, I seen something in him when I heard him rap, and I taught him how to do songs.
He did. So which I was surprised he said that.
I wasn't.
That Mase still got it.
Because the structure. He taught him the song structure.
He said he was doing all shoot 'em up stuff.
Exactly. And he changed it. A lot of these dudes are. Yeah. So when they go to a label and a label say, all right, cool, that's cool. But yo, here's what's going to help you sell more records.
Yes, because that's not going to sell records.
At the end of the day.
Right.
So it's like, a lot of these artists don't know how to accept the fact of the what we like artist development. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause it's not as much as it was back then. But if you're getting in the studio with Mason, he's like, nah, say this instead of saying it like this. You know what I mean? Finesse it like this, or put a harmonize on that part.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just building the song structure even better.
And that's whack to take that from Mase.
Exactly.
If he put that battery a year later, now you trying to take it from him?
You know what y'all not understanding though? Mase walked him into one label. He signed with another.
They said he was too old.
No, listen. He walked him into one label, and he signed to another.
And still got a bad.
You see what I mean?
That's like being in the studio with Dr. Dre. They say Dr. Dre's gonna tell you to repeat one word 50 trillion times.
Yeah.
I mean,
until you get it right.
Yeah.
I personally wouldn't have believed Mase until that actual episode, because he called the guy, and the guy picked up and said Mase is telling 100%.
He said Mase knew he was nice before someone grabs him and saying he takes the 5 Gs.
Fact. And Fabio could have not worked. He gave 5 Gs to a rapper. The label's already saying it's old. They already told him he's too old from the jump. So he still gave him 5 when he put up 25.
Yeah. And then Fabio just put the work in on his end. But he has to accept the fact that Mase did put the work in and help him get in that position.
So right now, you his man, you Fabio's man, telling him.
Mase helped you get in that position.
You're not telling him.
No, that's you though. But again,
you said that's me. And that's what I was told. That's facts. Though.
That's facts.
Other people though,
because his brother not doing that. His brother running with it.
He's supposed to tell him, yo, he helped you get in that position.
Yeah. Well, go ahead.
Yeah, but again, see, y'all not. Nobody even knew he was connected to Mase. If he would never said nothing, this wouldn't even be. We had no idea.
I didn't know at all.
Nobody knew. Again,
but you wouldn't even think that.
I thought he was Pop Smoke's man.
I wish I had the camera. I could zoom in. Take close up, and they go. Rare. Next week.
That's what like I said, it's like he was Pop Smoke's man. That's all we knew, that he ran with Pop Smoke. That's it. And
that's all Mase knew too, though.
And the thing is, because like when I first heard about Fabio, when he did the DJ Vlad's after Pop Smoke passed away.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, that's my man's, whatever. See, you would have connected the dots there.
And he was always with Pop Smoke. I think he was in Pop Smoke.
That's crazy to blow up off of that after he passed.
Pop Smoke came here. Pop Smoke came here. I think Fabio was with him. And I think he was with him in Connecticut. The footage that you see of Pop Smoke in Connecticut.
So where the hell was Fabio when he was over in Cali?
Yeah.
End of the day, Mase really said a lot about Diddy too. That he was in a couple. He had some dudes run down on him. Then he went to a party at Diddy's house, and the same dudes in Diddy's house chilling.
Industry's dirty back then. Exactly. Even it's still dirty, but it's like the jungle.
Y'all know what time it is. It's time.
We're
going to let Fliz speak. Fliz, you Mase. And you just gave this dude, who arguably already is past his prime, 5 Gs. He inexplicably blows up. You get him $1.5 million. First of all, you get him $1.5 million right there, and then go on Wallow and Gilly. Which, let me be fair though. When I saw the clip, it seemed like they asked him about Mase, and he just answered the question. He wasn't trying to diss Mase, but it turned into Mase only gave me 5 Gs. They ran with it, and it made it look like he's dissing. You're Mase.
I would say they basically Wallow, because Wallow did, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, and he apologized too. You know what I'm saying?
He did, but after he had all the information.
Yeah, after he had the information.
But you're Mase, Fliz. I want to hear your opinion. What do you feel like really, really happened with that Fabio situation? And where do you go from here with him? As far as you gave him money, you put him on a big platform, now he's trying to stiff you. What's your thoughts?
The word is he's trying. As I heard, didn't Mase say he signed, like, he put little protections in that contract to where he can't get stiffed, right?
Yeah. He owns his masters.
And he did him real good because he gave him back 30%. merchandise and all that. And he gave back his points.
Yeah, I heard. So watching the interview, I was like me watching the interview. I assume my assumption of what Mase is talking about is put himself in protection so he couldn't get screwed.
Right. That's exactly what he did.
All right. So you're asking how would I feel if I was Mase? Out of my eye, he did just kind of answer the question. But no matter what you say, I'm getting this money.
Don't you think your reputation is really in jeopardy if you don't? If you would you have been on Wallow and Gilly and put the receipts?
Would you have done that? I would have defended my name. Like
would you have made that call to your exec in the he called Tubi on the phone and had him co-sign. Would you have done that?
I would have done everything to protect my reputation.
Hey, we just had a conversation about Kelis where it's like, yo, this dude was giving, I gave you 5,000 and plus I'm investing more money that nobody knew about.
Right.
I'm putting you in, I'm paying for you studio, I'm putting you in shows, I'm flying you out, I'm doing all.
Now, his brother actually is questioning that.
What?
His brother had the FaceTime with Mase saying, what you paid? Trying to make it like he ain't paid nothing. So they trying to question that now.
Pause. Okay, let's use the facts that we have. He was homeless, right? Shelter, right? Got 5 G's, he said spend it in 2 weeks. Like, 5 G's with me, I'm getting somewhere to live, and I might even get a hoopty.
And if you're doing good, that 5 G, you're not even going to spend it.
I'm a hustler.
If you're doing good, you're not even going to spend the 5 G.
Yeah. Right. But now, again, so you trying to tell me this dude didn't have no money. How was he getting to the places, flying out of Houston and everything?
Yeah. And he said he paid for a ticket.
Come on, dude. It's like, yo, you can sit up there and talk all you want to talk, and look better than what you want, but the facts is the facts.
Yeah.
So how was you getting it? And why didn't you show up for the other joint? You know what happened? You know why you didn't show up? Because homeboy had more money for his war, you didn't.
Yeah.
That's why you didn't show up. Because if you had enough people, if you had enough people to back that down, guess what? You coming?
Yeah. Wu-Tang, you would have been in there 30 deep.
So again,
that's
it's like
saying. We would have been in the building, bro. We going showing that.
Hey, like we going.
Hey, yo,
we at South by South XSW. We there.
I had a whole field with me, bro. Listen,
you gotta come on see me.
You know what I'm saying? I had a whole field with me, bro, for real.
Yeah.
Like straight up, we'd be good.
That's why I keep saying all you gotta do is listen to facts. We all invested in something. In my album. Okay, so my album takes off and everything, and somebody say, yo, who did the beats? I did. That's what it's like.
Story time with Dante.
I told you in the group chat, but that's the
I'm just saying, it's like,
y'all know what time it is. Story time with Dante.
So, listen. All I'm sitting up there saying is,
I'm putting music to it next week.
Yo, Wiz did my beats on my album, right?
Yeah.
And if a label came and I said, yo, I did all my production, whatever, and they gave me a bag, now you caught wind of it. How you gonna feel knowing what you know about me in the situation? Yo, D, is he changing on us?
Yeah.
You see what I'm? Yo, that's what happens.
That's like what I said earlier. I said, yo, all right. Follow master plan. They did the production. Paid for what I had to pay for, and they still getting money on the back end. That's good business, bro. That's how you're supposed to do it. Flip sent me beats. Boom. When it's time to bust that move, Flip's gonna get paid, and he's gonna get the split sheets, because that's how we gotta move. Good business. So said at the end of the day. So all about being, at the end of the day, Mase put him in position.
Look at this. If Mase didn't have the paperwork, what would have happened? I'm out of the money I invested. The end. What are we talking about?
It would have been important.
Game. No, how you gonna prove it?
As I've said, the judge would have said with the paperwork.
So again, that's what we keep saying. We keep saying, oh, I gave him 5,000, whatever. Okay, if he didn't have the paperwork, dude was skating. On ice.
I think, and the way they plan it out, in my opinion, I don't know the dude. It don't seem honorable in a way to do what you're doing to Mase. You're trying to play Mase a little bit.
Shout out Craze. I told you, that's what me and Craze had a conversation. I'm telling you why. You know why
he did. Shout out to Craze.
You know why he's doing this?
Shout out.
I told you, y'all, in the group thing. He don't own his masters. The label don't own his masters. Mase does.
He's saying he's fighting to get back his
masters. He want his masters.
And the funny thing about what Mase did,
there's no payout price for it.
Now Mase, the only thing he did keep was his masters. What nobody's talking about, Mase really did this guy really, really well.
He did him good.
because for that $5,000, he had 30 in his all his money.
You're missing the point.
And he had points on that he gave it back.
Listen. He gave him all that up top, but on the back end, I own your masters.
He owned his masters.
So guess what that means?
Profane.
Homeboy owns the label. Mase owns the master.
Super shout out to Profane. Super shout out.
Because everything that the label put out for this man, guess what? They get paid off it. Mase get paid off it. It's like he don't see no money until the label get their money.
Mm-hmm. That's what Mase said. Sony pays him. Columbia pays him for the song. Yeah. They pay him first, then the money go to him. Yeah. So he ain't even gotta ask him. But that's not what Fabio said. Fabio said, "I give him what I feel like."
That's another. First of all, if you know how paperwork works, once you know somebody owns your masters, listen,
they can't pay the artist before they pay the artist. A person
owns your master, not the label.
Everybody gets paid before the artist.
A person, not the label.
Yeah.
And you know what he made Mase? What did I tell y'all in the comment section? He made Mase hotter than what he was.
He's got a day about to sign it. He's about to
go look at the numbers. Did you see the numbers on that show?
Signed at Death Row, right?
278 on Fabio's, almost $1 million for Mase.
That's what's up.
Right.
Yo, Jay, let me know when you rock those beats that I sent you.
But listen, I feel like, by the way, we gonna keep it moving.
He's working
to the next topic, right? Clash the podcast, man. Every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock. If this is your first time here, welcome, welcome, welcome. We appreciate y'all. We are on Twitter, Facebook. We are on LinkedIn. We on Dante's mother's couch. We on Dante's mother's couch. And Tommy Guns in the building.
Oh,
my brother.
Let me get this super shout out. Super shout out. Tommy Guns in the building. So listen, we're gonna keep it moving. This is a topic that's tripping me out. I want to talk about your boy Mystikal.
Been so long.
Why Mystikal in a mugshot? In 2022, why we got a mugshot for Mystikal?
This is his third time.
Third time.
He keeps
It's
doing
the third time, so it's like, that's crazy.
When there's smoke, there's fire, man.
I'm about to go around the room.
It's the third time.
I'm about to go around the room and ask a question straight up. I don't care how much information you have. You have zero information because it just happened.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a rough question. Did he do it?
Oh, I think he did because it's 3 times, bro. Sorry. Listen, I'm
That's
sorry.
cold.
It's 3 times, bro.
I don't know if y'all know, Mystikal was arrested for rape, bro, and battery, and
it's the same charges. All
what's the thing where you kidnap? It's not kidnapping. It's
kidnapping, strangling.
And destruction of property.
Yeah.
Under $1,000, which I think was a phone.
Mm-hmm.
I think he took her phone, kidnapped her, imprisoned her. And it's domestic, so that means live with her. You think he did it?
I think he did.
This is a sight unseen. Dante, Mystikal.
Guilty.
This is shaking fast.
Listen, okay, here's the thing. If you living with a shorty, why you raping her?
Exactly.
Slow down. Fliz.
Slow down.
Fliz, what you think?
I'm saying where there's smoke, there's fire. I'm not going to go on record and say
You're right,
he did it.
He's right, though, but
I'm saying that where there's smoke, there's fire.
Prove it to it. Now,
At some point, you got to change the way you move.
mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's like, all right, after 2 times.
Again. He lives with
No,
shorty.
I get it.
What's going on
I get it. But I'm like, look, man, where there's smoke, there's fire.
Patricia, what's good?
What's he say?
Super shout out, Patricia in the building.
He's smoking a whole lot, bro. Like, so I don't know. His is not looking good for your boy. But I'm saying gotta move different. After the second time,
She said he would be shaking it fast.
Stop that.
Mystikal got hands.
He do got hands.
Yeah, and
So you feel?
Yeah.
So all of y'all
I'm
feel
leaning towards he did it because of where the smoke.
That's what I'm saying too.
You know what I mean?
Same.
But I don't want to definitively say because you know what?
How you raping somebody you live with?
it's so little info though.
That's what I'm saying. There's little info. But
All we got is a
can't say that.
mugshot.
If you say, how could you rape somebody you live with?
I'm not saying it's not possible.
No. I'm saying like whether he did or did not. That's a dangerous question because it can go either way. Like I remember when Tupac got arrested. I remember watching something on television or something or documentary where a cop was like going at Tupac saying, "I find it funny that a man who can do a song and keep your head up and giving black women hope goes out there raping people and we don't know." You know what I mean?
That was lame.
No, that was,
Yeah. So I was like. So comments like that kind of make me like, and so because My brain was tennis racket in the back. Yeah, it might not be real. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense, does it? So, so either way, it's like, but he's smoking. I'll say how much right now. That dude, like, 3 times the same situation.
Oh, we need 2 bottles of this. This
That's
Belvy,
like
bro.
like-
This I thought it was hype. I thought it was hype.
Next year,
3 bottles of that.
if next year you heard that Sean Watson was caught more massage parlors, you like, goddamn, Sean, you might have done it. You know what I mean? Like, dog, like, damn freaking massage parlors. Oh yeah, shout out to your massage parlor.
Shout out to what?
This class is sponsored by Massage by Mary.
Massage by Mary, right?
359 Smithfield.
Tommy said, what happened to the innocent?
That's what I was saying.
Guilty.
That's he's smoking.
Let me say
He's
this.
smoking.
Let me say this. You know what? Let me hold on. I got a graphic. This for me. I'm Chucky. And this is me speaking. Wanna play? Heidi ho, ha ha ha. Listen.
He said, Odell's funny.
He said about Uncle Ruckus.
Listen. Usually when they come get you,
They already have that.
they got you. But let me go back. Listen. I gotta play the advocate. A lot of dudes sitting there that ain't do it.
Yeah,
There's a lot, and they come for us.
Pop was in there and he didn't do it.
He didn't do it. Some people say Mike Tyson didn't do it.
No, he didn't do that either.
Some people say he didn't do it.
Went to school with that chick. My producers went to school with her.
And he didn't do it.
She was getting in. She was getting
Bro,
in.
it's
So-
3 in the morning. What else am I picking you up for?
No, he went to a
You
test.
can't say that,
He
T.
brought her back.
T, you can't say that. You can't say that.
What?
That's old school. You can't say, if I'm picking you up, it is what you can't
I
say.
know, but you.
I know when you saying it, he know and I know.
Yeah.
But in 2022,
Now.
we can't say,
Get us canceled.
All right.
you can't say, if you got a car with me, you know what it was. We can't say that. Just like the video that just came out. The dude that flew the girl out, you saw the video,
Yeah, I
went
seen that
viral. He flew her
He
out.
jumped the gun. I mean, now, he jumped the gun.
He flew her.
Like,
Yeah, he
What
got.
happened?
It's a video came out like 2 or 3 days
Yeah,
ago.
and
He flew the girl out to wherever it was at.
Mhm.
Then,
It
but
was
he
in
bought her
LA.
ticket. But he was like, she's like, you wasn't getting her. I just came to see. So he's like, oh, I ain't getting her. So he like kicked her out and canceled the ticket home. He took her to the airport and she was like, you weird, like whatever. So he canceled everything and was like, if I'm not getting her, then I'm not buying your ticket back. Whatever. I know you get penalized for canceling the flight. You still got paid.
Yeah, he still got to
You can't just, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like he won. Like he still,
sent her back home.
yeah. So long story short, he did not pay for her no more. He sent her home because she wouldn't sleep with him. And he said, you flew here, you knew what it was. And she was like, I'm not sleeping with you just because you bought me a ticket to out here or whatever, an airline ticket. So
How'd she go?
that's, I don't know.
Probably had her own. She got her own back. She said I could have brought my own.
She said I could have bought my own ticket. She said even if I bought my own ticket, I wasn't sleeping with you. It doesn't matter. So, but at the end of the day, that's what we at.
What's the point of flying up there anyway?
See, this is where we're going. See, you hear this? You hear the T? This is what the internet is. That's what the internet is talking about. That's common sense, but at the end of the day, we can't assume. We can't.
No. Okay, let's put this in a proper perspective. Showtime. Yo.
Hold on. This is this. This is Dante close up. This is Dante close up. Let's go, Dante. Let's know.
Y'all always get half of the story and not the full story, but you gotta put the story together. If I flew you out, that means we was on the phone.
That's what he said. He said he was.
We was on the phone.
I showed you my joint oil in that lady. Like, he went dumb on it though. He did go dumb on it.
We'll get back to Mystical in 30 seconds. Go ahead.
I'm connected with Mystikal. Now again, I don't know the man. I can't speak on the man's character, and I'll never speak on somebody's character I don't know. Even if I do know your character, anybody can do something outrageous, correct?
Yeah.
So let's put that in proper perspective. Now, look at the details and everything. I don't know if son is on drugs or he do some kind of drugs, but when you start wrecking things, there's something going on.
You talking about Mystical?
Yeah. That's why I said I'm going parallel.
We back on Mystical.
When you start wrecking things, it's like, yo, especially when you're somebody in the house, it's like, what's going on here? It almost sounds like he got jealous over something, like she was probably rocking with somebody else or something happened, a friend, who knows? Because that's what it sounds like. Because again, if this is somebody that you claim that if you're living with somebody, that means you gotta have some kind of intimacy with them, some love for them. And if you harming them like that, or what was it on some R. Kelly, like I'll hold you prisoner or something?
That's the thing. We don't know. It had to be for them to come and arrest him and charge him with all these domestic things.
They arrested him hours after the situation. Probably, you know what I mean? She reported it. She went.
You know how angry you had to be to do all that?
Exactly.
That got to be in your nature, low key.
He had blue balls. He had the Smurf. Like, yo, shake it fast. Yo, been so long.
So listen, Fliss, you said that he did it.
I said when it's smoke is fire. I'm not making a definitive. I'm not making a definitive. He did it.
He said, "You know, she knew what it was."
Oh,
my words is he smoke where the smoke is fire. But me being a victim of people classifying me wrong, myself, that's why I can't make a definitive. He did it, you know, and I've come across a lot of my profession, grimy stuff, and got people set up. So so that's why I can't definitively. But when it's 3 times, it's starting to be like,
like what's going on?
You got to change the way you move, live, and act. Because after how many years he served? 7, 8, something like that.
He did 6 years.
He did 6 years. All right. After I do 6 years in jail, I'm not coming out the other side the same. I'm coming out that jail emotionally, spiritually, physically different. And it's like, all right, I got in trouble for like rape. Let's say, for argument's sake, he didn't do it. And it's all right. I know how to move around women, and I'm not getting that situation no more.
On tape, by the way.
See,
that's why they indicted him.
So I'm like, yo, I'm not getting that situation. So if he keeps getting to that situation, know what something says to me? That you got like maybe a problem. You know what I mean? You got a problem, which means he's smoking. Like, dude, 3 times the same shit, you're smoking, bro. So that's just my word on it. He's smoking. I'm not gonna say.
That's why I said there gotta be something involved.
But yeah, something is still wrong. Let's say he didn't do it this time. Something is wrong with this man. He won't change. It's like if you're a person who can't evolve, you have to evolve. You can't be the person you was 5 years ago. So, now, segment of letting Fliss speak.
Now, but he's speaking facts though.
Facts. So listen, what I want to say about this, right? Let me get my mic on. First of all, CLBMG Network. Appreciate y'all watching.
He said he just like rough sex. Y'all gonna get us canceled.
It could be.
I know we getting canceled. We gonna be on all kinds of
He
stuff.
said, Your Honor, she knew what it was. That is hilarious.
Yo, we got to change our culture, bro. We want the next round table. We got to talk about the culture, bro. How we treat these things like that situation. We got to change the culture. So listen, I want to say this, bro. Where there's smoke, there's fire, but we got so little info. That's like, put it like this. Say he's your man, right? And all you hear, you just hear he got booked. Go down and ask him what's the charges, and they tell you everything that we heard. That ain't telling you nothing.
You did it multiple times. See, there's 2 ways. Okay, so here.
But at the end of the day, it's not telling us nothing.
Let's play the double advocate. It's either one, did it the first time. Second time, okay, whatever. The third time, if she making it look like you did it, what is that still?
Yeah, you're dealing with the type of females.
He beat it the second time. Charges got dropped on him the second time.
But again, if you dealing with these, I always say, if you dealing with a female that can get you,
it's like, dude, you better find a church girl, get married, and nobody else. After a couple of rape or accusations, I'm not messing with no hood rats, no. I'm like, yo, I'm just gonna settle down in a monastery somewhere. I'm like, yo, they trying to lock me up. They trying to lock me up, dog. I'm like, I ain't going for the okie.
There's only 2 things to this. Either he did it, or she made it look like he did it. And if she made it look like she did it, what is she getting out of it? She already had the bag if she living with him.
That's the problem too. Also, but why I say he would have to be nicer, because he has a targeted, tainted past. So it's like now, if it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it's a duck. That's what the laws are saying. You know what I mean? So, that's why I'm not saying he did it, but he's smoking.
Yo, we tripping. So end of the day, right? We feel like it sounds like the consensus. I haven't given mine, but it sounds like everybody think he did it.
No, we didn't say he did.
Oh, it looked like he did it.
I said like it's either. Oh, I said it. I baselined it. I said it's either he did it or she made it.
Or he dumb enough to get himself caught up.
Or no, she made it look like he did it.
And that's dumb to let a chick do that to you.
Again, so as soon as
something just happened a couple weeks ago where it came out that something happened, that it all came out that it was all wrong.
You know what?
What did I say? Ricky Martin? It was Ricky Martin? Ricky Martin, his nephew said he did this, and then he recant the whole thing.
When a chick start wilding, you know what you do? Go and touch someone. You get them on the phone. I got Fliz on the phone last week. Yo, Fliz, you hear this?
Yo, I'm not even gonna comment on whether Mystikal.
Like, I didn't do it, Fliz. You hear this? I'm laying on the bed, Fliz.
It's 9 o'clock, guys. Time for something new that we've never done before. Inspired by Fliz.
Oh, what we doing?
Nope, not that one. Not the Dante close-up. Did that one already. This is it right here. Inspired by Fliz. Game time. I don't know what you keep saying verse. I ain't none of this in it. None of them things say verses.
No,
it's game time.
Oh, the game that you saw on the chat.
But this the game right here. Now, I'm gonna give away, right? Everybody will get a chance to give away something. But I'm gonna give away new CLBMG clothing. Right? It just came in. The new logo and all that for the network, all that. Brand, the CLB machine, I post it every day. Go hit that. Thank y'all to the people that have been buying it too. I appreciate y'all. Go on the link and buy something. But I'm going to give something free tonight. With this game, I'm going to ask a riddle. Hip-hop riddle. Right? And the first person in the comments to answer this question, and we're going to do this we're going to try to do this at 9 o'clock every week. So people know when to be checking.
On their phone.
First person to answer this question, I'm going to send them either a hat or a shirt. You pick your prize. CLB shirt or a hat.
Can I answer it?
No one in this room can answer. Because you might be cheating. Right? I'm thinking off the top of the dome, and this is the question. You cannot, please don't answer the question. Ghetto Boys, the rapper Scarface, has another rap name. Tell me what his other rap name. First person to tell me what his other rap name is gets a fresh hat or shirt. They pick the prize. Let me know. If no one answers, I'll repeat the question later. Scarface, do not Google it.
They gonna Google it. You know.
Don't Google it because it ain't gonna come up. Scarface has another name, rap name. No, his real name is Brad, but he called himself something else, Chop. And it ain't Scarface. And it go way back to 88, 89. If you can answer what he called himself other than Scarface, it's so easy. When you hear it, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, you do say that all the time. If you can answer what Scarface's other rap name is, get a free CLBMG hat or shirt. You choose the prize. And I'm going to leave it there for now. Y'all come back and let me know later. I will repeat it in 30 minutes if someone don't. It ain't face mob. If someone don't answer it, I'll bring it up in another 15 minutes. Don't Google it. Have some freaking pride. But you will not, even if you Google it, you will not find it. But he calls himself, you have to be a fan to know this. And I know it sounds hard, but when you hear it, you're going to be like, oh, he called himself that all the time. So listen, what is Scarface's other rap name? We're going to keep it moving. I want to move on to the next topic, which is Wiz Khalifa, which has more than one twists and turns. Wiz Khalifa screamed on two DJs, calling them out their name, knocked the hat off his head, told him we could fight at a show where he was releasing his new album. I don't know where the show was at. I don't know the two DJs. Dante, I emailed him the story. He might have the story of the two DJs. It should be in the story. But
King P was one of them.
he wasn't one of these. Somebody spoke out. But the two DJs were two young guys.
Talk about the DJs that he good at. No, King Capri said.
Damn, this school got it. Touch got it.
What he said?
Action.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
He
shoot.
calls himself Action.
Right?
MC Action. He calls himself Action.
Yo, you know what we're gonna do, Touch? Sing your what's the name so he can get you on Mike G that what's that thing called?
Mike Challenge.
The Mike Challenge.
You ain't send him? Did you send it?
He said send it to you.
I'll hit Mike right now and tell Mike to put that joint up tonight. Listen, did you send it to Mike? How you send it to him? Mike doing the 16 bars challenge. What's it called?
The Mike
Challenge.
One mic challenge.
Hot Mike.
One mic challenge.
That wasn't already?
No. If you send it to Mike, we're gonna get that squared away tomorrow.
He said he sent it.
We're gonna get it squared away. It'll be up tomorrow. One way or no. So listen. Inbox me the information. I'm gonna send you.
I would have never guessed that.
I'm gonna say he called himself Action all the time. I'm surprised Touch got that. That's
He
dope.
said he sent the message also.
Okay, we got you. I got you. Touch just answered the first game time. Touch is the winner of the very first game
Play a
time.
Mario for him. Touch.
Touch just won the very first game time. We appreciate that.
What's he getting?
I don't think that was
The
easy
hat?
either. Was it easy?
What's he getting? A hat and a t-shirt.
I didn't know.
I'm saying I feel too. But it's facts though. That's what he calls it, Action. But listen, we was talking about Wiz Khalifa. He's been studying MMA. He got the steroids jumping and pumping, and he screamed on two DJs, smacked the hat off his head, told him we could fight. Now,
No, he came. It was a DJ and an MC.
Now, when a lot of people start saying Wiz Khalifa think he tough now, and he gonna have a lot of problems now, they're gonna start stepping to him now. But Kid Capri, the world famous Kid Capri, said if I was there, I would have swung on you, right?
He was in Los Angeles.
In Los Angeles, and he has a new album. And everybody was in the comments saying he mad because nobody knows
DJ,
the album
Mike,
dropped.
Danger, and
We're gonna have Dante read the article, what happened with Wiz, with all the information that we got, and now we're gonna talk about that because it's crazy. First of all, Wiz Khalifa plays a very laid back for the last 15 years.
Because he's been about this big for the last 15 years.
Yeah. He ain't never ever. He just had a whole thing that he was getting bullied by Wallow and Gilly because he was working out and they started clowning him because I think he was working out.
He was working, but he was not. But he was doing basically he was on his Instagram with his drawers on. So he's like, bro, I don't want to see you in your drawers on.
I had to delete you.
Okay,
Yeah. But at the end of the day, it's like,
But he said they was bullying him.
yo, he was this skinny.
Yeah,
Now he working out.
right.
And he's doing
MMA, which makes you aggressive.
Yeah.
and I wasn't aggressive.
I ain't met an MMA guy that wasn't aggressive.
Nah.
I ain't met one. I haven't met one.
When I was messing around, like I'm saying, when I was way more fit, just think crazy. It's like everywhere I went, I was looking at everybody as a potential target or someone trying to
See
target
that?
me.
This is
It
Fliz.
was weird. Like it was, you became crazy, but I did. So it's like,
Nah,
yeah,
You're basically sizing everybody up.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like, yo,
It's
what
like,
would
I
I
can take 3 of
what
these
would I do
fools
to him
now
right
and-
now if he did something? You know what I mean? I don't do that no more. That's the wild out me. I'm all about
again.
peace and
It's
joy.
all about your demand because, like, again, it is aggressive. You got a lot of
crazy.
stuff, running your knees and all that other stuff. But again,
You might not even know you was aggressive.
dude, I wasn't aggressive.
You may not know that.
You knew me for how long? You ain't never seen me swing on nobody.
But aggressive don't mean swinging though.
Yeah.
Okay, when you see me,
Aggressive is how you carry
when you
yourself.
ever see me bark on somebody?
Hey. No. We do about every class.
Bro,
I think if somebody compiled a clip of all the classes, he probably been boxing since the first class.
I was in the car with you. He was barking on somebody.
Yeah. This dude bark every day.
No.
So you didn't know you was aggressive.
I was calm and I was like, hey, listen.
Nobody believe that. There's nobody believe that.
You was blocking. I want to hear you.
I guarantee you, the people that watch the show know you wasn't calm. So anyway,
hey, what happened with this was this.
Go ahead, Dante gonna read the story.
Okay, so this is what Bootleg Kev said he was with him. So what happened is it was noticed that there was 4 mistakes that went down during the Wiz set, which is what made the rapper snap. Kev went on to say, "Let's clear up this Wiz-ish. I was there with him, and the DJ host terrible. After effing up his performance 4 to 5 times, he finally snapped. I'm not condoning him slapping the hat off or none of that, and I know he regrets that, but so much led up to that point. Context is important. The show host continued as they cut the first record off and had some weird echo effects going on. He stopped and was nice. In this video, he said, let's get on the same page. Y'all got too many cooks in the kitchen. That's what I was saying.
I saw that video.
But that's like Biggie back in the day. I'm telling. No. Let me say.
That used to be a popular thing in hip hop, the spaz on sound man.
It's still popular.
It's still going on. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Damn.
The part of the persona.
Listen. And I don't condone it, but Baby Keem just said on Kendrick's album in his freestyle, he said the engineer dead if the sound don't back up. Like he said, if the track don't back up. So like you spazzing on the people running the sound.
You know what it is?
I'm saying spaz.
No. As a rapper, right? When you in a zone and you ready to go in, right?
Mm-hmm.
And something messes up, what's the first thing you do? You're looking at the person. Oh, it's already.
You know how many shows I've been with where they spazzed on the engineer, the sound guy for no reason? Yo, sound man, yo, what did you doing? Yo, it's not the sound guy. Some guys don't know how to hold a mic.
Listen,
they got it like this. They got it like this. Yo, sound man, turn me up. They don't know what they doing, and they spazzing on the sound guy.
Tell the story about when we was in New York with the A&R dudes. That
the group. Well, me and my crew actually won that shit. But,
y'all won a lot of stuff.
I know we took everything.
Y'all won a lot. Don't be humble.
That day we was out in New York at the showcase joint, and there was a crew who came through, and their at the time CDs was still a thing. So their disc didn't have the format in the right format. So boom, when they tried to play it for these dudes, now mind you, this is for a big win. Like you get to sit with Def Jam and things like that with these wins. You go and give me execs. So they went there with no backup plan. Their shit didn't work. There was one little dude stepped to I forgot
the A&R. It was the A&R.
And this dude was a big dude. The other dude was small. And he just stepped over like, yo, my niggas better win this, so they're gonna be like there'll be problems. Dude stood up, towered over him, and all hell broke loose.
Now listen, now the reason why I wanted to tell that story, their CD didn't work, and they went after the A&Rs. Yep. They didn't even go after the DJ, the sound people, they went after the A&Rs.
Wow.
All hell broke loose after Homeboy punched that dude. It was like, wow, bro.
It was wild security in there.
But it ended positive because we won.
Stars and Murph took second, right?
I don't know if they was at that.
Yeah, it was at that one. It was all there.
It wasn't a first or second, but it was like you was in categories. Oh no, that one you're right. No, we won the whole thing.
They took first and they took second.
I don't remember who took second.
No, they took second. I believe you. I was in third.
No, I believe you.
I was there.
Story time.
But yeah,
yo, what's my name, man?
We all be tough. Know what I want to say as any type of entertainer, I was about to say spaz. You should have a lot. like Pee Wee Herman's play out loud. Set the magic word.
Touch said if the sound mess up and he see a rapper not spaz on the DJ, I gain my respect for them. Me too.
Yo, I don't spaz. I bet I've done like at least like I've done hundreds of shows. I don't spaz on the sound guy, but know what I do hate, but I'm not gonna black out. I can't stand when the DJ is overdoing shit on my set. Like hitting the pause, putting echo effects, and I'm like,
that's when the DJ not there for you. He there for something else.
Because I'm like, you're kind of messing me up a little bit.
Dante might not remember this. We went to New York, and we was in a show, and it was like a contest type of show.
Yep.
And it was a New York crew in there that was so deep that if they didn't win, it was going to be a problem.
That's the one when they put us up first.
Yeah.
I'm like,
we stayed, but we were like, these dudes going to wreck this club if they don't win.
Yeah.
And they made it clear. They were like, whatever name, Lil Stink. They were like, if Lil Stink don't win, everybody gonna catch this.
And this is crazy.
And guess who won?
They won.
Lil Stink.
Right, let's bring your own DJ.
Yo, we didn't get first.
Yeah.
We didn't get first, second, or third place, but we was the first people that they put up on their website.
Can I give y'all story time real quick before we move into the next one? Story time. Speaking of bring your own DJ, I did a show with Cormega right here in Rhode Island, right?
I was there for that.
I think I was at that show too.
Cormega K, shout out to Cormega. I'm about to do a video about this because I do the behind the scenes.
Yep.
And Cormega came with his DJ. They was late. They got there. The DJ forgot the laptop. Franchise knows this because Franchise was DJing the show for me, right? Cormega didn't have the music. So he told Franchise to throw some beats on when he came out. This is a fact, right? He approved the song.
I was upstairs in a meeting.
He approved the song. I think it was Swagger Like Us.
Mm-hmm.
He said, start me off with that. Didn't have his music.
Mm-hmm.
We knew that he didn't tell me that. He kept trying to act like he was good. But one of my people heard him argue with the DJ that he forgot his laptop.
Mm-hmm.
Came out to Swagger Like Us. But this crowd, not that kind of crowd. They want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? So I guess the crowd didn't give him the response.
No, because he was following his words too.
Okay, that too.
Yeah, he was following.
Turn around the Franchise. Screamed on him. The fuck you doing? Da, da, da. Like, we all like confused. Like the people behind the scenes, we confused.
Mm-hmm.
You screaming on Franchise before you played the song you told him to play.
Yeah.
Cut that off. Da, da, da. And then he put on one of his songs with the word because he had to pull it off the internet.
Yeah.
Because he forgot his shit. So he tell him, pull it off the YouTube or whatever. He rap with the words or whatever. And he make it like, yeah, here we go. So he set Franchise up for some goofy shit. Right? And the crowd don't know that, but I know that. So I'm sitting there like, he just set him up.
So what up, Kev?
And we was doing a documentary called Hungry.
Oh yeah, I remember.
My man Tony filmed it.
Wait, where's that?
And that was in Pawtucket. I said, Tony had every right. He was doing the movie. He had every right to put that footage in. Because then we went home. We were screaming on, me and my wife was screaming on Cormega in the car.
Mm-hmm.
Bitch ass nigga, you fighter. We screaming on him. He in the back seat like this. Quietly, just filming us. He going like this. He got all the whole footage. Tony left. I called like, "Yo, please don't put that in the movie. Don't use the footage." That's the thing. I don't know. I said, Tony, please.
You blow up.
Please don't put that. Because I'm thinking like, now I would have been like, put it in. I'm just trying to get, I'm starting my name. This is my first, I think it's like my first, second, I think I did LOG, Big Sugar, and then him. He's like my third biggest.
I remember that show.
Biggest act I'm doing. Like, I can't mess my name up in the game like this. So I told Tony, please don't put that in the movie. Kept it out the movie.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah, he kept us out the movie too.
I don't know why he did that.
Wait,
I don't know why he did that.
Wait,
but listen.
my brother was in the movie.
Yeah.
My brother was in the movie.
Yeah, lecture.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so.
Shout out to Lecture.
Lecture. I try to get Lecture on our team. But listen.
I'm already working on it. Don't worry, bro. I got you.
Listen, Lecture's nice. Listen.
I'm working on it.
But I've seen a rapper scream on a DJ unprepared. Now, with that, now the more information is out, Wiz is seeming like he was very patient.
Yeah.
But before, it seemed like he just spazzed on two DJs for no reason.
But that's what, camera work will always make you think more than what you're actually seeing.
When you get a clip of 20 seconds, it seemed worse.
Because again, it's like,
But that's like, even back to the Mase joint. All you heard was Mase 2, Diddy 2.0 on the promo.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're
he never said that. But he never said that. He said it, but he said it in a different way.
Yeah.
But you take it out of context and whatever.
If you're going to watch that, just go for the drop.
Remember what I told you, this is a time where everybody's attentionated.
Dante, who's shouting you out on here?
My boy Kev.
What up, Kev? I'm gonna do a super shout out. We don't even know Kev. And Kev, the first time checking in.
Nah,
super shout out.
He checks our stuff out.
Yeah, it is. So
congratulations on your new job, Kev.
We got a good topic tonight. And I don't know where these dudes gonna go with this.
You already know. You already know I was in the chat.
The white boy?
Yeah, you already know.
Everybody that's watching right now, wherever you watching that, in the future, right now, whatever, Look to the left. Beyonce.
All right, Kevin Gates.
Kevin Gates said every man wants to sleep with Beyonce, but they scared to say
See
it.
the interview today, right? Yeah.
Can't say no. But listen, see that white dude on the left. Everybody look to the white dude on the left. His name, I believe.
Look at him.
What is his name? We're going to talk about this guy.
To me, she's like talking.
We're going to talk about this kid. Pay attention to the white kid on the left. I want y'all to soak it in. Because I'm going to tell y'all what's going on.
Like somebody from East Providence.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm going to tell y'all what's going on. Let me find out. I think his name is
Something J, right?
Some J. Give me a second. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to get his name. Because I am just finding out about this kid myself.
Wait, but he performed that. Going loud?
Here it is. This kid is named Lil Man J.
Are you gonna put his footage up?
I could, but I didn't prepare to put this footage up. Lil Man J. That white boy, I'm gonna show him one more time. If y'all don't know him. The white kid on the left. His name, look, he white. What the hell? His name, we can't say that's offensive.
Yeah.
He white. So the kid on the left is Lil Man J. And Lil Man J has just performed at.
Yo, he said it's under Randy Mark.
It's at I saw it. Lil J just performed at Rolling Loud. Why did Lil J? I'm gonna show you one more time. The white kid on the left.
He's supposed to have audio.
All these rappers that want to perform at Rolling Loud. Lil J performed at Rolling Loud. I can show it.
Time out. Who was his peoples that got him on that stage though?
Wait, we don't get ahead of ourselves. He performed at Rolling Loud because he uploaded a video to YouTube and it got over 3 million views. Why? Because he sounds exactly like Lil Baby.
Yo, I said it in the group chat. If it was just the art, like the cover art, and you didn't know who he was, you would think that, and put Lil Baby's name on it, you would think that was Lil Baby.
They calling him the white Lil Baby.
Up, Charlie?
Charlie, what's good? Super shout out.
Good.
Yo, listen. They calling him the white Lil Baby. This guy right here. I gotta stress this. Because he look like he live in Warwick.
You said like
He live in Warwick.
Yo, how you believing it? I'm not
Go
believing
watch
it.
the video.
Like,
What I said his name was Lil J?
I'm not believing
I said
it.
Lil J. Lil Man J. Lil Man J. Put up the video, blew up overnight, and he's rapping just like Lil Baby.
Sound exactly like him.
I have no clue where this kid's from. I should probably do a thing. I could show it, but I don't want to waste time. They call him the white Lil Baby. What up, Sandy? Super shout out to Sandy, fly guy. He sounds just like Lil Baby. He sounds just like Lil Baby.
Yep.
And he's about to blow. We already got Post Malone.
I rock with Post Malone. But yo, look,
I'm funny about Post Malone because he's a country singer.
He is. But he got a vibe to him. But
he got a vibe.
Yo, exactly what I said. Yo, he looks like a kid from Warwick. And the stuff that he's rapping about, if you're living in Warwick, you ain't believing what he's rapping about.
Right. But you know what it is, though, T?
I know that.
So let's discuss it.
It's what I say in the chat. Entertainment business.
You see the little fat boy I sent you today? The little white boy dancing, he found.
That's hilarious.
He rapping that too. But to them, it's just words.
Yeah.
That's how you rap.
Yo, he's from South Carolina, it's saying right here.
South Carolina. Right. So Lil Man J blew up.
South Carolina's different.
3 million views because he sound like Lil Baby, exactly like Lil Baby.
And Lil Baby or the Dub Babies from North Carolina? Which one of the
babies from North
Carolina? No, the babies from Atlanta.
So
region probably kind of sound.
What's good? I just want to talk about
what you say, Dante, in the chat.
What?
What's about to happen?
Oh, I said this is a takeover. The break's over, nuggets.
Wait. You know what? I just went to another article. It's saying he's born in Charlotte, North Carolina.
And maybe
so there's two different things on here.
Well, we know he's a Carolina.
So he's most likely a Carolinian. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, TJ, before we go too crazy saying what he is and what he ain't, he out there with white shirts and Dickie on. He could be about that, but I don't.
He could be.
I don't.
But when you look, it's
the
then again,
thing
you
is,
just talking about
I don't.
the videos that we
know
just
what?
watched.
I don't
That's the thing.
But
That's a hood stereotype. Nobody looks at white boys as being about it.
Bro,
You
That's
crazy. The ones I hang
Well,
out
we had white boys in our, we had white boys at home.
I'm telling you this.
They was about
Yo,
it.
I know some about the white boys.
That's what I'm saying.
So, and the funny thing is, some of them look goofy as hell. So I'm saying, don't let that look fool you.
Story time.
That's it. Don't
Real
let
quick.
that look fool you.
Listen, man.
Anybody from DC that knows how dudes get down in DC, there was this. This is a quick story. I'm gonna take you
I'm
30 seconds. White boy.
Yep.
In the middle of 20 dudes, like
busy
from like the real, right? And he just like this. Any attention what they just doing whatever they doing, and I'm like at a club, he just doing whatever because he plugged, right? You know how much work that dude had to do to get these 20 dudes around him. So you might look at him and say he ain't about that life, but that dude did more work than every dude around him just to be in it. So we can't say what he is and what he ain't. Chop says I checked him out, and he do sound like him, but y'all gotta check out L.A. Russell. Dude is dope. He had a stage built in his backyard and does shows out his backyard and sells out. Wow.
That's smart marketing, by the way.
Wow.
But look,
Wow.
we all grew up.
That's how you create a
with
bit.
white
Yeah.
boy. That too, but everybody grew up with a white boy in the hood, right?
Mm-hmm.
R.I.P. White Boy J.
But you said you don't believe this.
J. Nah, R.I.P. White Boy J. from Hartford Project.
Okay.
He got busy, he got money, everything. And he's with whatever smoke y'all is on.
What happened to him?
He died. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Cops are chasing him
Yo,
on
he's
his
funny.
bike
He
and
said he
shit.
died.
Nah, that's my guy, yo. That's one of my best friends.
It's always a couple of.
He was with it, yo.
It's a couple of.
All the smoke.
Yeah.
I mean, with all the smoke, I got my stories that I'm not gonna tell here, but you know what I'm saying? But it's like at the end of the day, like he was with it. Whatever smoke he was on, he was with it.
Right.
Know what I mean? But when you see him, you might
believe it.
But then when he starts talking,
Cheddar Bob, he Cheddar Bob.
yeah, but when he starts talking,
right,
you know what it is. Know what I mean,
because he grew up in that.
Yeah.
What Touch say? Somebody read what Touch say.
That's my guy.
He said, can you maintain a fan base? Performing at a festival is different than selling out a venue.
He's facts. But you know what, Touch, too?
Well,
you're right. But think of the Island Boys. Island Boys.
We ain't gonna talk about them guys.
They washed, but for a minute, they ran. They had a little buzz. But you know what? I think I low-key think Island Boys was low-key paying. I think they low-key was paying for that buzz. Because it was too many bloggers. They only blew up in the blogs. Nobody was talking about them but academics, No Jumper.
They went to, what's the club in Miami?
Got booed.
All right.
But they ain't had no music. They had this huge-ass buzz
one song.
with one song. They couldn't perform the song.
Why?
Because they wasn't real rappers.
Bro,
It was fake, yeah.
What was it, Club Live?
All they was known for was saying Island Boys, Island Boys. So they wasn't never musicians.
What's the main club in Miami that everybody
Live.
All right.
They got on stage at Live, and they was saying Island Boy, and people like, boo, because they wasn't musicians.
They should have bought me with them.
But no, you don't supposed to get them, do no validity. So listen,
Island Boy,
now they washed up. Now they washed up. One of them left the other one, so it's like whatever. Don't have maybe there's a 6-month shelf life. But this kid, Lord Man Jay, is the latest in a long line of white MCs. Mm-hmm. He's not an MC. I'm disrespecting the game. But he rap, but he's doing his thing.
They trying to take over.
Now he imitating Lil Baby. Now you got
exactly like him, yo.
Is that valid? If you come out sounding like him, Action Bronson sound like Ghost. We stamped him.
Action Bronson's nice.
But then he diss Ghost. I ain't never forget. You know what? Actually, I'm lying. I took about 5 years, and I said, you know what? I'm going to stop being mad at Action Bronson for this. I did not like him when he dissed Ghost, because I knew what he meant. He was like, he ain't spit like me right now. He meant, he washed. I'm better than him. When you took his whole style, and then you gonna try to say he washed when you bit it.
She just wasn't in the main.
That's what he was. Action Bronson was never mainstream.
But he
had a name at that time.
He had a name,
big, yeah.
And he got gassed.
Not following up.
He does, but he got gassed. It was like he ain't spitting like this. You spitting his whole style. You took his whole life, And how you gonna say he ain't spitting like you? Now, at the time, I'm gonna be honest. Ghost was not spitting like Ghost.
Look.
Come on, read it up. He said hip hop has.
When they do that song, Chop.
He said hip hop has become so.
Chop. When they do that song, before or after the diss? You sure?
Tuck said something that's so real. He said hip hop has become so dumbed down, and it's hard to separate actual rappers from people pretending to be rappers.
Exactly.
Bar.
Facts. But like I said, at the end of the day, it boils down to entertainment, business. Homeboys here to entertain.
Yeah, like
it is business.
Do you know how to do both, or can you just do one? Like,
what he said before this.
I bet you, you gonna be the new Vanilla Ice. How much y'all wanna bet?
All that.
They tried that too. They tried that too. What's other Slim Jesus or whatever?
Yeah.
He got punked off the stage. I think that was his demise when they punked him over. Jesus, when dude said, "Talk about real hip hop," and his boys on stage, nobody did shit.
Nobody did nothing.
Holy shit! How you let that happen? But anyway, Slim Jesus, but he had a shelf life anyway. That was, and once he admitted this is just a gimmick. I don't know nothing about this little man.
Dude, y'all know 3 million views on YouTube is? Nas numbers.
Yeah. No, I get it. Like
it was 3 million.
The thing is if you can catch a niche or a gimmick, you're gonna roll. You roll with it. So I'm not gonna diss this dude. I don't know what he's about.
No, I'm not dissing him. I said he's gonna be pretending to be rappers. Yo, Charles, watch. He's gonna be the new Vanilla Ice. Watch.
Hold on. Vanilla Ice was a caricature of rap. So you're saying this guy's a caricature?
Vanilla Ice was the way MC Hammer.
How much y'all would bet right now?
Thank you. That's who he was.
Yo, tell me, how much you would?
The whole image.
He was.
He was what?
The whole image was MC Hammer.
Okay, how much would have bet him and Little Baby do a song?
Ooh, you know why?
If they do, it's for the bag. I don't see it. But Little Baby, Little Baby's a real like, bro.
But did you hear what Little Baby said?
What he said?
He said, I don't know if he's joking or serious.
See, that's what,
so now that's leading it up to be
I
like,
told you,
if he figures out if he's real or not.
You gotta think.
What do the industry do? They give you a bag to make this dude legit.
Now think about
it. Homeboy, what's his name?
Designer.
Paulo. What's his name?
Designer sounded like Future.
Yeah.
Future could have took it one of two ways. Future took it. He did not appreciate it. Right. But had he appreciated what he would have did a song.
A Brooklyn dude, right? He from Brooklyn?
Yeah.
All right, you know, go down in Brooklyn, right?
But Future don't care about that. So
that's true.
Future could have been like, I rock with him. Future could have been like, I rock with Shorty. Mm-hmm. Or I ain't rocking with Shorty. He stole my style. He was like, I ain't rocking with him.
Yeah.
Which I believe that's why Designer's out of here. Because Future didn't co-sign it.
What you say about Future a couple was last week, you said?
What? Nobody listens to us?
No.
All the facts.
I didn't say that, but hold up, about the facts. About what was he? Drake. What'd you say?
He just passed Drake.
All right.
For art in the 2010s.
Yeah.
From 2010 to 2020, he got more plaques than Drake.
See, promoters feel safer promoting someone pretending to be a rapper. The market is very big.
Huge. What's the little white rapper? Begin with a Z. Little Zane or
something like that. I know he's about
Little Zane.
The dude
not that one.
The dude did the song with Kanye.
No, that's such a fucking hole. I love it. That's oh God. Gucci Gang. That's him. But I'm not talking. It's a little white boy that came out and said something about Tupac a couple years ago, and everybody was mad at him. He's on drugs all the time. It's not Lil Peep. It's Lil. I think it's Lil Zane. Something like that. I don't know his name. But Lil Pump is who Flair's talking about.
That's what
I don't know who Lil Purple is. Shop. I never heard of him.
Shout out Bacon, King Bacon. Yo, you need to get it.
Bacon. What's poppin', Bacon?
Yeah, I know. You be trying to work, man.
Let's work, Bacon. Get at us, Bacon. Get at us.
Super shout out. So listen.
We on go. We ready to go.
This kid. Now think about how many artists trying to get on Rolling Loud. You made one video and you sound like Future, and someone was able to call and get you on Rolling Loud. Not Future, I'm sorry. You sound like Lil Baby. And someone was able to call.
That's what I'm saying, Charles.
What he said in the chat is those numbers helped him get in that situation.
No, I know.
Right.
It's the main situation all over again. Somebody seen him high, grabbed him up, and gave him the biggest show he ever had in his life.
What that footage looked like when he came on stage. What did the footage?
Yeah.
Was they rocking with him?
I don't think so. I don't know.
Because they probably
You
ain't
got it live?
Quick story time. I love these story time. I'm gonna tell you a quick story. When I was at Jerky's, there was a rapper. I'm ashamed to say that he was out of local, but he had big numbers on his videos. They hit me up like, "Come down. I want to ask you about should I book this guy?" And he was out of like Boston somewhere, like Bean, like, but he was making a little noise. And they said, "Should I book this guy?"
Good word.
And I said,
that was sensation.
Because they book numbers, they book you off your numbers of your YouTube.
Yeah.
It was like, should I pay him? I'm asking him for da da da. I can tell you later after the show.
Yeah.
But I was like,
you know what he's talking
I was rocking with Jerky's.
Yeah.
I had a vested interest. I can't tell them book this guy and he gonna flop. I knew he was gonna flop. Like nobody's rocking with this guy, but the numbers look crazy. I was like, that's not legit. No one's gonna pay to see this guy. But they would have had I not said that, they would have booked him, gave him $6. You know what I'm saying? $6,000 to have a done. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. They looking at your YouTube numbers. Shout out to Jerky's.
We all love Jerky's.
Shout out to Jerky's. Yo, listen. I'm gonna tell y'all quick.
Jerky's.
When I got Jerky's,
slaughterhouse there, right?
I did have slaughterhouse there,
Exactly.
but I had to have a meeting to get in Jerky's. I had to have a meeting. I had to sit on me and my wife sat on the couch, and 6, 7 dudes around us, behind us, everywhere, grilling us. Interview about what we can do because I wanted to get in because I was doing shows. I hit them up like, can I have this venue? Can we do business? They're grilling me all around about what we gonna do when we get in there, and then didn't tell me like if we approve you or not. Like we'll call you. Go home. We'll give you a call. No. This is how I got the call. Let me explain to you what happened. Somebody canceled on a Monday.
They needed somebody to fill.
They called me on a Friday. They canceled on a Monday. That's what I'm telling you. They called me on a Friday. I didn't have a week. They called me
the weekend.
Actually, no. You know what? They called me. I did have a couple of days. I had for that Monday. They called me the Friday before that Monday, so I had a week. If I'm not mistaken, a week. They said if you can fill this, then we can work with you. It was a test. I don't know. I don't know. You might not know this. I flooded that shit.
I think
you performed at that shit. Flooded that shit. I hit everybody from Boston, Connecticut. No, listen.
Look,
flooded it. But that's what they do. It's numbers, right? So with this kid,
trying to make money off the liquor.
They saw the numbers. They saw the numbers. And they were like, yo, listen. Get him up there. It's a fad. See what it do. We ain't got nothing to lose. He probably went up when barely was in the building. But now it's on his resume. I did Rolling Loud.
I would have recorded that joint and put
somebody in the building. As soon as the doors open, somebody walking in. An hour later, you got 1,000 people.
Somebody put money behind it. I don't care what you say.
Think somebody paid to get him up there?
Somebody put money behind it.
You know what? He could be.
We know how the game is.
He could have an affluent dad.
Mase might have did it. Maybe.
God damn. All right, let's move to the next subject, bro.
Take that.
Before we move on, I just want to say,
go ahead.
Someone like that is primed to blow. Like, historically, he's the white little baby.
I told you.
But, so it's like, but I'm saying not every, a lot of successful white artists was imaged off of a black artist or black group. Remember the term?
Voice of reason.
Remember the term in that movie?
Sensational hip hop.
Yeah, remember that term in the movie where they said take something black and if you or something from a black girl, you slap a blonde wig on it, why you call it something else? Like you can go from how New Edition created whatever that group was after them.
Kids on the New Block.
Kids on the Block, yeah, I forgot. And how the Jackson 5 created the Osmonds. How MC Hammer created Vanilla Ice. I gotta find out who that is. You know, how Boyz II Men created the Backstreet Boys. Yeah. It's like how the show Living Single created Friends.
Justin Bieber.
It's like, but I mean, it's like every time you have like If you find a
I'll say
successful
you
black
TJ
formula,
Swords.
if you have a successful black formula and you throw it to the white crowd, it's gonna blow. So we know Lil Baby's hot.
Nice.
So I just wanted to point that out. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if this kid explodes. Like, I'm not.
Somebody got money behind money. I'm trying to tell you.
And he also got like color behind his money, color behind his.
Yes,
son, you know?
correct.
I gotta find out who that person
But
is.
as far as his emulation, I'm not.
That's Jim Browse. What up, Jim Browse?
What up, Jim?
I don't know why I came up with the name was crazy. A super shout out to Jim Browse in the building.
But as far as emulation, I'll say it as far as young people.
Super shout out.
I go to the jail all the time. There's like 25 cats in the room, and every time we have the rap session, all of them are saying the same and rapping the same as someone they think that's hot. Anyway,
That's a fact.
So there's like 20 little babies locked up right now. There's 20. Like, I mean, so I'm like, I'm not gonna say he's emulating. He might just be so young that that's what he thinks you gotta sound.
So who was it emulating back in the day before this? When it was like,
I'll say me. When I was young, I emulated. I tried to sound like Black Thought. I tried to sound like Nas at a point. When I was young, I was like, these dudes are dirty. Mm-hmm. Like, I tried to sound like Big Daddy Kane in '88. I mean, I was a little kid.
But you found yourself.
I found myself. Yeah. So when you're young, I think he might have just got. I'm not gonna say him, but a lot of kids blow up young and they sound like the next one they thought.
You gotta tell the story of how me and Fliz met. I bring you in for the interview. You telling us. You don't even remember.
Yo, listen.
It involved the chick.
Quick shout out, right, to the people that's here, but also CLBMG Network. We got a lot of things going on. Don't get emotional. It's every week.
Tuesday.
Dante,
We doing Tuesday for now on. Tuesday.
Dante, CJ, and Fly Girl Sandy. Shout out to Fly Girl Sandy. CLBMG Network is going to be crazy. I got a bunch of shows coming up. A lot of things going on. It's going to morph into some stuff. I'm going to be asking y'all to download the app soon. So y'all can see a bunch of these shows that we got. And I'm working on our Roku and Fire Stick channel. Right? And I'm going to be accepting some stuff. I need mad content, and it's going to be ridiculous. So I'm CLBMG Network. Make sure y'all, CLB Machine, we got shirts right now and hats, hoodies. Go on my page, click the link, show some love. TJ Swords, we just played this video. Run that up. I'm going to play it again before we go off. Before the show is over, we're going to play it again. Run up TJ Swords video. What's the name of it?
Stopping.
No Stopping. It's fire. It's fire. Featuring Crook Rock.
Produced by HTP.
What time it dropping? 10 o'clock tonight, right?
Yeah, 10 o'clock tonight on YouTube.
Dante just dropped Dark Knight and all that with the Martyr album. Am I right? Make sure you check out Dante Martin.
Yo, I'm doing real good. My choice.
Fliz got an album out right now as well.
And Fliz got a double album.
Yeah, and that album crazy.
I just gave your album to somebody real special.
Fliz got a double album.
Beautiful, eternally ugly. I'm doing everything right now. If you need beats, holla at me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Said you need beats.
I mean, anything. I'm duplicating CDs. I'm shooting videos. I'm engineering.
God,
I'm doing everything.
hustler.
You need some graphics.
Get at me.
Grinding.
For real.
He grinding.
You
Listen.
get at me, yo.
He grinding.
It costs too.
Yep.
Yes,
guys.
You need help. You need help starting a clothing line or anything like that? Get at me. I got you.
Yep.
Y'all know what time it is.
What time is it?
I can find it.
Oh yeah, tomorrow. That's
You're
right.
already saucy.
Actually, no,
5.0, the new Carnival 5.0.
On August 13th, August 13th, everybody come out to the party. I want to make sure everybody knows that's a Saturday.
Do not miss that.
Come out. It's going to be crazy out there.
August what? 28th?
August 13th.
No, what we got? Dropping Dante. August
28th.
New segment. New segment time, fellas.
Again. Shout out to Chris.
Spin the block.
We got a segment now, guys, called Insane in the Membrane. Insane got no brain.
Insane in the Membrane.
Thank y'all for still rocking with us, man. Yo, listen. Insane in the Membrane is a segment we're going to do where we talk about things that have happened in the week that are insane. One of the things that have happened is there was in Brooklyn, was it the McDonald's?
Brooklyn, I'm
Brooklyn, yep.
A Brooklyn McDonald's. A woman got her food cold.
No. Say it right.
A mother got her food and her fries was cold. I don't know. She started arguing with the staff of McDonald's. It escalated to some degree. She said, "I'm going to have my son come down here."
I thought it was more he heard them.
No. This is what happened. No.
What happened?
This is what happened. You know, I had to watch it. I had to read this because I was gonna say, yo, this is crazy. Okay, this is what happened. Mother went in McDonald's, got some food, and what happened was, you know how when you got your bag, you eat the fry, and it was cold. So she said, "Hey, my fries is cold. Can I get some new fries?" So what they did, they took her fries, right, and put a few new ones in there.
Oh! Oh no!
So what happened is when she went to go get another fry, it was cold, and she said, "I thought they gave me new fries. They gave me a few fries." And they started laughing at her. Wow. So as they was laughing at her and everything, and she like barking on them, that's when she called her son and was like, "Yo,
hold up, before we go any further, bro." That's some of the foulest. I ain't never heard nothing that foul, bro.
Yo.
Make a new batch of fries.
Welcome to Brooklyn.
You know what? That's like when I went to Burger King and they used to warm up they would make all the burgers, and then you order it, they would put it in the microwave.
You didn't know the trick?
What?
You know how you get hot foods? You order it specially made.
Yes. no lettuce. Extra man. You gotta order or like
add tomatoes.
Add cheese, add tomato. Yeah. Somebody told me that years ago. But
I got that from Paparazzi Rob years ago.
I cannot believe they try to mix her fries.
No, they gave her a few new fries, so when she went to go get it again, it was cold, and she told him, and it was like clowning her, the whole restaurant. So she called her son. Son came up in there, and so he said, "Yo, why don't you step outside?" So I guess I think Dude had something on him too.
Really?
He just didn't get to the reach quick.
That's a lot of information that's vital.
Yeah.
Cause listen, you playing with food. That's why I don't ask no more. Listen, Dante.
Yeah, but just someone in jail for fries.
Lost his life.
23. He was 23. Go ahead.
I'll never. It doesn't matter what it is. I'm never saying give me another of these. I took a L. The fries usually $2. I lost. I shouldn't have won. It's my fault.
So you're not going back.
I went to Wendy's today. Fries was They was okay. You know what I'm saying? I think I went back around. Yo, give me these fries. No, I took a loss. It's rolling the dice.
Right.
It's rolling the dice. I know it's a lot of people out there, they're not having the cold fries like under no circumstances.
My wife would have went back around.
She not having it. I respect that. I don't have the strength.
That's why I don't go to fast food restaurants, because I'm like, yo.
You saw my post though.
Huh?
I went to T's.
I know, yeah.
Nice.
What?
I went to T's restaurant in you know it's always A1. It's A1. But this time they got a lot of high school kids. I went like yesterday. They got a lot of high school. No, it was yesterday or the day before. High school kids. She talking over there. I had to go ask her for silverware. The food
that's
came.
the restaurant you was talking
T's.
about? You're supposed to put that on.
Isn't that crazy? He did it. He said put it on black. I said T's, but I don't like doing that. But
dude, if I was there, guess what we'd have got? Free food or a voucher or something.
Yo, bro, I forgot what restaurant.
Thank you, Donna.
Yo, my pops got somebody fired, bro.
Really?
I don't even know if he did it on purpose, whatever. But when he complained, and in the minutes, dude, we got a new waiter
for real.
On the spot, boom.
Yo, touch is correct.
Yo, T's is always immaculate, but I think this girl wasn't focused. Somebody else brought our food out. My pancakes was cold. My eggs was cold. I was like, they got us, but I'm not gonna return it. I'm leaving.
This is what I would have did.
I'm not gonna return it.
Like,
I paid for it.
Oh, well, you know what I would have said?
I paid for it.
Oh, you gotta say this. Can I see your manager? Taste that.
I should have did that. Because I'm like struggling to cut the pancakes. I love my pancakes.
Mind you, me, I would have been high. I'm trying to eat, bro.
Shout out to Donna Briggs. Hold on. Real quick. Super shout out Donna Briggs in the building. Donna Briggs, super shout out.
Yo, when you go Donna Briggs.
Donna Briggs, super.
I like the or Donna.
Donna Briggs, super shout out. Go ahead. Touch said it's impossible to eat cold McDonald's fries.
It's impossible. I don't eat McDonald's anyways. But I
feel you. I understand.
I don't eat none of that. No.
I understand. I respect that.
I'm done.
Some days it'd be hard to be like, yo, you know what? I need greasy, over salted. I need it. Cause if I don't feel right, I'm like, yo,
good with McDonald's.
I can't do the vegan stuff today. I need greasy. I need gross.
I just go to.
I need it to be like.
Go to the hood diner. Go to the hood diner.
Give me hold up.
Something good.
What's a soul food spot in Providence?
A soul food spot.
Everybody keeps saying there's none.
What's the new spot? What's the new spot on Elwood? Jalan spot.
I don't know the name. Next to Murder.
There used to be a soul food spot with an old black man. Old black man, his wife was white.
Over there, Chad?
Yeah. Is that soul
for the soul food?
Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, bro.
A lot of people tell me that's not good, though.
You want soul food?
But everybody keep telling me that's not good.
Food for you, bro.
Soul is good.
But listen,
I'll cook it for you.
We're going to take you up on that.
No, listen. Yo,
Bro,
good. There's food for the soul is good, but there's 2 Jamaican restaurants on Broad Street.
Yeah, he been raving about these spots, so I haven't been there yet.
To me, the best Jamaican restaurant is the one that's on close to the Parkers Ave, and then there's one across from Classical where the fried chicken is ridiculously good.
What's the name of that?
I don't know the name. I just go there. Across from Classical.
You talking about LE? You talking about La Florida? That's a Spanish
spot. It's Jamaican.
It's Jamaican spot. It's right there where
is it Caribbean?
Chop said I need to come home and get that good old greasy steak and cheese from the carryouts. Yeah, you right.
Yo,
that's in DC. Y'all got steak and cheese.
Yeah.
Yo,
he right.
Yo, you like African food? Cause you know what I'm saying, Day Days is killing them too.
Where's Day Days at?
In Lockwood.
Lockwood, yeah.
You know when you in the hood, that's good food.
It's a little hood spots. Yo,
it's killing you too.
That restaurant is smaller than this room.
Yeah, get you right.
That restaurant is smaller than this room.
Every now and then, I need that greasy. I need it. Yeah, it's like a bad day. I need like.
So we need to go hang out at a hood.
I don't eat that all the time. Let's get it clear. I don't. I'm eating fish, clean,
some
veggies. I'm eating
some good lemon pepper wings with the cabbage.
You been to banging wings right now?
I just had some wings earlier.
Listen, we get
with the fried cabbage.
All right, guys.
Listen, man.
You gotta talk about that brother, the BM brother.
One more insane in the membrane.
What? The brothers?
One more insane in the membrane. A baby mother sent her 2 brothers into a house with her man in there. He had a weapon. The 2 brothers saw the gun. They ran out. He clapped them. Pop, pop, pop as they run out. You saw the dead body. You saw the body drop.
Yep.
He ran out as they were running out, and he shot both brothers again. Now, what is insane about that is it's self-defense until you run out the house behind them.
First of all, hold up, time out. They say it was self-defense because they ran in the house.
It's self-defense.
No.
They ran in
the door was open. She left the door open, so that's domestic.
Right.
So the thing is, if they didn't give a harm, if they just running in, and you pull out a gun, and they ran out, you know when you shoot somebody in the back, you can actually now premeditate it.
Can I tell you something, though?
Go ahead.
If I'm on that jury, it's a hung jury. There's 0 chance you can convince me. No. 2 young dudes, the way these young dudes stomping people out,
Listen.
They stomping you out till you damn near dead.
No,
they ran in there on some like, we gonna mash this dude.
He stood over homeboy.
No. Pause.
I couldn't tell by the way. I couldn't see.
Pause for a second. Listen.
It's grainy.
Listen.
Go ahead.
Listen.
That dude and the chick was having an argument. She said she was gonna get her brothers, and they came back and got clapped.
No, hold on. Listen, man. Listen to the details. Number 1, I'm arguing with my girl.
Yeah.
That's domestic. She went and got her brothers.
Yeah.
That's domestic. So she left they didn't break in the house.
She left the door.
She left the door open. You see them running into the house.
She don't live there.
Whose house is it?
That's crucial.
Hold on.
She don't live there, Dante.
No, listen to.
Wait, so could she get charged too?
It's still.
Yes.
No, hold on. No.
Yes.
No. It's domestic.
I think she can get
charged.
What,
Don? Want to make a bet? I'm telling you she's not.
Finish.
Yo. Once they ran in the house and seen the gun and ran out, guess what?
He started firing.
He got the upper hand. Once he shot him in the back, that's now murder.
If that's a stand your ground state, he good.
No, it's not to stand your ground because there was never a threat. The threat of them running in the house is not a threat.
They didn't turn around until they saw the gun.
They didn't do nothing.
My opinion, if I'm on that jury,
Do you know what
you can't convince
You
me.
explain him assault and battery and all that.
No, I understand what you're saying.
I know what you're saying.
If it's my house, right? Think about it. What's going to happen?
You know I could sue you right now if I smack you and you shoot me.
No, you can't.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
you can't.
yeah.
No, you can't.
No.
Well,
Yes, I
wait.
can.
No, you can't. Listen. In the real world,
Look up the laws.
wait. No. In the real world, these two dudes, in my opinion, I'm afraid for my life. If I let them run out,
that's what he's gonna push that. He's
they
gonna.
could be going to the
You
cops.
see, you can't shoot a person in the back. This dude got guns. He knows what he's talking about. You can't do it.
Listen.
Because you can't shoot him in the back.
In
That's
Florida,
like
wait.
That's Detroit,
And they're
though.
running out the
Do you
house.
remember?
And you fire.
You remember at the gas station, which I feel is the foulest shit ever. The black guy pushed the white guy down because he was talking to his girlfriend, and he turned his back on him.
Mm-hmm.
The white guy on the
But he
ground.
pushed him.
But wait. The white guy on the ground pulled out, shot him in the back, killed
But
him.
he pushed him. That's an initial action.
Well, listen,
It's a threat, and it was a bunch of
for
other
me,
people around
I
him.
thought it was foul. I think it's the foul.
No.
I think it's the shade.
But you're not listening to the point.
Go ahead.
He pushed him to the ground. He's a threat now. And then all these other people was around him yelling.
When they enter your home,
No, Charles, listen to this. Yo,
What?
hey, Bacon, tell him. Yo, if I break in somebody's house, right? You know why people kill people when they're in their home? They could sue you. It's the craziest thing I ever heard in my life. Somebody could break in your house, and if you shoot them, they could sue you. It's the craziest thing I ever heard of.
You can sue for everything.
He ain't even supposed to be in my house.
If he's running out the house
The
and you
thing is,
fire,
both of you guys are making valid points. You got to meet in the middle.
guess what time it is? Let Flair speak.
Because like he's right. Once he shot him in the back. Once he got shot in the back, you became you know what I mean? You became a murderer, and they're gonna take that. But I get Charles is saying if I'm on the jury, I might take into
That's the way he feel.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's what I get. what you're
Nisha,
saying.
shout out.
Who?
Wifey,
what up, what up?
super shout out.
What up, white bro? DJ White.
What DJ
So,
say?
so,
You
yeah,
also
and-
need to
and you
figure
can
out
sue
if your
anybody
state
but-
has castle
That is
doctrine.
true.
That's
Stand your ground, cause are due to retreat. See,
where's
all
that
of
at?
that's important.
That's what
Where's that at, though?
council. You gotta look it up.
Me,
Just look up
me.
council
Let me just tell you to me. Just tell you to me.
You understand your
I'm in that situation. I know her brothers. These niggas mean.
Nah,
Yeah.
Slow down.
Charles,
Details
class, man.
count. Details count.
That will come into play. though.
Details count.
Stop. Listen, they're not going to talk about the fact of the matter was this. They're going to go by the video. They ran into the house and they ran out.
And then guess what's
Then
gonna
he
happen?
clapped.
Guess what's gonna happen on the news? They're gonna run the brothers' records down.
No,
Yep.
They're gonna run their records down.
That's
I-
what we hear you. We hear you.
They're gonna run their records
I
down.
can see.
And then there was a
You
threat.
can say all the things you want to say, but listen to what I'm saying to you.
No law is that stern.
Once they ran out the house, there was no longer a threat. He had the situation
That's
under
true
control.
too. That's true
And
too.
when he shot, and then look,
What he's saying is true too.
Look,
If he knows the brothers
No, no,
MO,
no.
and they come in the crib,
That's true.
he's already prepared. He's already prepared. He's already
I
prepared
know
to
what
let it
Dante's saying
go.
because Dante's arguing torch and statutes.
yeah,
Yes.
thank you.
Yeah.
It's like, yo,
Now, when you finish with that, I'm gonna talk real life. I'm gonna talk real life.
He's saying too, he's
A
like,
jury is 12 people. That's not gonna always be locked in on the law. Listen,
Yo,
I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna be like. I'm gonna be like
look,
them
look,
brothers.
look. Stop me, Dante.
That's what Dante saying. Listen,
I did.
if them dudes run in there,
Yeah,
they mean.
you know that. You know
They
what
mean.
they about, right?
Guess what?
Oh, your brothers.
You pulled,
You already got the
you, you pulled the wait, Fliz. You pulled a strap on them and you let them get away. They mean.
Now you know.
Now you got a problem.
But you can't. You know what?
Wait, now what's a problem? Billy and Gilly.
That
No,
DC's
no,
coming
listen.
up.
Now you ran them out.
We all in the
Oh
hood.
boy,
Listen, we all in the
they
hood.
coming back
You know the.
Hold on,
with
what
the
he said.
Mac 11.
Look, what
all
he
that.
said. I told you what she was saying about the
You
video
gotta be
last night.
captain arrest and charges if a conviction happens. If we are, yo,
they're gonna argue
Yes.
intent.
hey, thank you.
No,
That's-
I'm saying of the brothers. I know
Out of them
both of you are
12
arguing.
jurors,
So what?
10 of them gonna say he justified. I promise you.
Think so?
That's why they have a trial.
the defense attorney is going to obviously say, all right, look, this woman called them with malintent.
Yes.
Yeah. Come over here and fuck shit up.
Yeah.
So he was. So
But
he
you got to prove the malintent.
They ran in a house that they didn't belong in.
And another thing that's going to have to count. What?
Prime example, the baby, the shooting in Florida.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You seen the footage of him, right?
Which one?
You seen the footage of him in the police station. Basically, he was saying, yo, the dude they came on him, the dude already shot somebody. He said, when the cops came, I stood there. They said, who shot? He said, I fired. He had the gun. He
In
fired
Walmart?
at them. Nah, not in Walmart.
Oh, when he was on his own property.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
And he let the dude live, honestly.
Yeah.
He could have killed that dude.
Killed him.
So hold on, let me finish. So I'm saying there's going to be prosecution and defense. The defense is going to obviously say they came over there with reckless abandon.
Yeah.
And they're going to. So he had a right. If it's his home, they're going to argue he came into my house. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know what you're saying is pretty much when they turned their back, it became a murder because they was no longer a threat to his position.
Yeah.
So that's what you are both saying. So, but that's the lawyers are gonna have to fight that out. I mean,
The law not in stone, though.
Listen.
The jury can overturn that.
I'll put money on it. Watch. Yo, dude. Can't sit up.
Guns, you better use
No.
it.
See, y'all talking all hood terminology, and I agree. I'm not disagreeing with that. But you can't prove that in court.
I'm going to give you a story time.
Go ahead.
Story time. I worked for me, this lady. Her name.
Work with you, or she still work
She
with
used to work.
Okay, you said somebody worked for you. That's why I'm like.
She used to work at my office. Her name. I can't remember her name offhand.
Name is Jessica. Okay.
She lived in Mase.
Yeah.
Her daughter was gay and kind of tough. Her daughter got into an argument with an old man because he lived beside her, and they was always at odds. End of the day, long story short, they got into an argument outside. With her, the daughter was with a couple friends, and the old man was by himself.
Ta-da!
Slow down. They out on his property. They arguing. I don't know what happened. I don't know if she hit him. I don't know what happened. Whatever happened, happened. And she turned her back to walk away. This old man put out a gun. Bop, bop, bop. Boom. Killed this chick right there. They arrested the old man. He killed the gay girl.
Yeah.
Killed her. But he hit her in the back. But they let him go.
Time.
Slow down.
What's up with his story? What did he say in the story?
Listen to what I'm saying. You can't listen, Dante. You can't keep saying everything I say is wrong. So what I'm saying
I
is,
didn't say you was wrong.
What I'm saying is,
listen to what you just said. First of all, you're on his property. You got a.
They was in the street.
Chill. You got a mob. She hit him.
Mm-hmm.
You're going older.
I don't even know if she hit. I know she threatened him.
Youth. No, but somebody had to. We don't got the court people. Somebody said that she hit him, and he felt threatened. He had the right to pull.
So what about this guy?
Again, they didn't hit him.
Dante, you're tripping.
No.
When someone enters your
They
home,
do something, though.
Dante.
they're gonna argue with 10.
When someone enters your, these dudes ran. Did you watch the video?
Listen, I seen them. Yo,
They ran full steam in. We going to dump on this
It's
dude.
like a cartoon. They ran out.
It's like, yo, the first 3 shots, you already knew it was the old.
Listen, they didn't. He knew it. They did it. He knew it.
The dude that was in the black, he went in the air.
Yo,
Yeah, he just fell that bomb.
listen.
I felt bad. I felt bad. But
You came in
end
there,
of the day,
you was running in there ready to pound kick. I'm with you on that. But as soon as you see the pounder, you see, you went in there to go pound kick.
listen to me,
You see
Dante.
the pounder, you
Listen
like,
to me, Dante. If I run head first into someone else's home and they pull out the blicky and I turn around, guess what I'm thinking? He could shoot me.
Yeah, listen.
All that lost stuff out the window.
Okay.
Because he didn't have it,
And you know what?
he would be on video getting dragged out, stomped, and beat.
You know what's really gonna have to prove? Why did he run up on him and shoot them?
That's
what I'm saying.
That's a different.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
Nisha
what
was saying he
But-
stood over. I couldn't see it like how you were saying that. But Nisha's like, no.
It's inconclusive.
Yeah.
It's inconclusive.
Yeah.
That's the stuff that's gonna.
Because I watched that video 5 times. I didn't see him do that.
It's the argument is gonna be between him and the girl.
If I'm his lawyer, I'm saying, like I said before, these two dudes are violent. They're gonna pull up their rap sheet. I bet you some stuff on that rap sheet. They're gonna be like, yo, And if it's me in the real world, in real time, I'm like, I just pulled a gun on Ray Ray and Dickie. Them dudes gonna play. I'm in trouble.
He's telling the cops, you know who they are.
You know Ray Ray. You just let Ray Ray out. We ain't even talking about the real problem. It's the girl.
Dante, I bet what?
He better be meatball. He said get off. He ain't getting off.
$100 is a meatball. I bet you. Listen, well, I can't bet because I don't know what they're gonna do. But at the end of the day, I'm
meatballs. The bread and the two meatballs.
They just call it the meatball. So listen, I don't think
about everything.
But listen. End of the day, I'm not. When you pull that weapon on these mean ass dudes, better clap one of them, if not both.
Listen.
And I guarantee you, he clapped it because he know these niggas is mean. He's like, listen,
Charles.
If I don't clap him now, he gonna clap me later.
Charles, I agree with you.
And then get him in the front of a white jury. He going home.
Listen.
He going home. They don't care. They gonna be like, he got him off the street. That's damn fine work.
Sometimes
he got 2 minutes off the street. That's damn fine work.
1 second will change the course of your life.
Facts.
When they got that phone call, they was on some pound cake.
Now, what about the girl?
I bet
she in the house. She probably be back up in the morning.
I know, that's what I said. She still messing with
crying. But you know you was wrong. Like, they crying on you. That's what we got to do. We got to talk about the female that stirred this up. There's a video on Twitter of this girl saying, y'all females, you don't know y'all stirring this stuff up. Stop calling your brothers.
For real? Late entry, go ahead. Women, when someone runs in your home, you have made it known that you are aware that they are there and that you called the cops, but will engage. See?
Facts.
They ran out instantly. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I don't think that absolves you of your crime, bro.
No, I'm telling you, watch.
As a matter of fact, I think that's a crime to just run in there as a crime.
No, Charles, I just told you.
What do you say? When someone runs on your home, you have to make it known that you're aware of it. And they call the cops when you will engage if they continue to run through your house.
If they didn't run through the house, they ran out.
How long you supposed to wait, though?
Dude, as soon as they seen that burner, they was out. Tina Turner.
I think the operative word might be continue. So I don't know. I mean, the thing is, it's going to be fought in court most likely.
It's going to be big. Okay, you know what's going to happen?
We can do a court right now. TJ, is he going home? Or you on the court? You get to decide. Is he going home, or is he going to 20 years for that?
That's kind of shaky. But because the law is.
Fuck the law. We're not talking about no law.
I know that. But
TJ,
like, he's running.
You on the court.
That's what they're going to use, though.
I don't care about no law.
You have to because that's what you
real life. But the law. But the law.
I'm firing. I'm letting you already know I'm firing.
So listen, TJ.
You coming in?
The law.
You leave it how you
is the law is only a gauge where you start at, but the jury decides. Every law has.
We read that twice.
Listen, TJ. Every law is a starting point, but the jury decides. You're the jury. I'm going around the room. I'm going to go around the room. The law says what it says.
I'm gonna go with this, peep it.
But you're a human being.
Peep it. I'm gonna go with this. Look.
Go ahead. You in the hood. You know
the brother's reputation.
They mean.
I'm tearing them up.
Lighten them up. So you're not sending them home, right?
You did a jury.
You're not sending them. Is this guy? Let's call his name. Is Darnell.
All right.
I don't know his name. Darnell. You watched the video 20 times.
He felt threatened.
Are you sending Darnell home or yes or no?
I think he's going home.
Going home.
He's going home because I feel threatened. No, I'm firing. So I'm like, you already know.
Dante. Darnell. Please. No, it's not about the law. This is where he's missing. Please.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the chick's getting the time exactly because she made the call. That's true. That's like
she needs to be accountable.
Wait, what happened? People doing a crime and somebody dies, and
now her lawyer gonna say she didn't expect it to happen the way. She just called her brothers to come and assist. Her lawyer's gonna have a whole thing.
Listen, son's going to jail. That's all I'm saying.
Please.
I'm on the fence because the thing is, I see both sides of that. I don't think he should go to jail. I think he should get off.
So you let him go home.
If I off him the jury, if I'm the jury,
you're the jury.
I'm like, all right, let him go.
So that's true.
But unfortunately,
he going home.
So I don't know if they gonna.
Now, I'll be the
go.
first to tell you.
I'm letting them go.
Laws don't apply to real life all the time.
Yep.
At one point, it was the law to make us slaves.
Okay.
So law don't. At one point, the law to drink this was against the law. 11 years prohibition had alcohol illegal.
Why?
For 11 years. You know how many people spent?
Today is because of that.
Didn't you watch the movie Life? What they go to jail for?
Oh yeah, for bootlegging.
Bootlegging.
Yeah.
No, they actually went to jail for murder.
But they didn't murder.
Well, yeah,
No,
they were bootleggers who went to jail for. Yeah.
They didn't murder. They got caught up.
No, the dude,
They got
He
accused.
got framed for murder.
Right.
Yeah.
Come on now.
I gotta watch that again.
That movie was good. Low key, that was a really good movie.
That's one of my favorite.
You know what it was? Because everybody
That's
was
one of my
thinking
favorite
it was
movies.
funny. And that's why they didn't.
It was funny.
It was funny.
No,
That shit was hella funny, bro.
But it was real.
But it is.
It was real.
But you know, the
it
apple
was a
pie.
good movie. And you know Eddie Murphy got
Before we get out of here, Touch said he gets off if it goes to jury. Before we get out of here, it's Dante's. Let me put this up. Dante's close up.
Because he wants to.
Dante.
Are they going to jail, Dante?
Darnell.
They going to jail?
Fuck the law. We're not talking about the law. Are you sending Dante to jail for life?
Yo, listen. Bye.
Why?
Bye.
First of all, he black.
I'm not.
He in the hood trying to survive.
Okay, Charles.
Fuck that law shit, Dante. Be real.
Let's do this
From your heart.
Let's
Do Dante deserve? Do Dante deserve? I mean,
hey, people of the jury right now.
You talking about law? That's white man law.
No. We're gonna act this out. Okay, this is what happened.
Go ahead.
Let's go. And Shorty got into an argument.
Yeah. You
Yo,
Darnell in this scenario. You Darnell?
I'm gonna get my brothers. Get your brothers.
Yeah.
So
and they mean.
so now.
And they young. They don't care.
Okay, now so here's the thing.
These young dudes bucking people.
Listen,
They bucking.
but they didn't come with no hammer.
They didn't expect you to be going like that.
Listen.
She didn't warn them.
Listen.
And they didn't expect it.
They came with the hammer. They left it in the car.
Matter of fact,
They left it in the car, bro.
The hammer's in the car.
Doesn't matter.
It's two. When the
Yeah.
police check the car,
Yeah.
it's two hammers.
Listen.
Guess what? You let them go, Darnell? You let them run out?
Into the car.
They ran right to the car. Got the blicky. Ran right back in and lit you up.
So now listen.
Lit you up.
Now time out.
Lit you right up in your own house.
Time out. Now you know what you're gonna have to explain? But I have to explain that he know they had guns in the car. One.
It's irrelevant.
Yes, no, it's it. I'm telling you, watch.
He knows
I would love to see this court. I'm telling you, I'm watching.
He knows that.
Dante, they mean.
But the fact that they didn't have guns right then and there.
You know how mean a person. Would you run to somebody's house?
Nah.
Why wouldn't you run into somebody?
You never know what could happen.
Also, what happened when they ran in the house?
There's a fear.
Bye. They got this.
There's a fear factor that's gonna be taken into account because it was 2 against 1 even though he had the gun. You know what I mean? So the fear factor. Say if that's me, there's a natural fear I'm gonna have. Like I don't know how gangster these dudes are, but they were called to come to my house. You know what I'm saying? If I have a gun, I might not even want to kill him, but I might have been I'm scared you.
By the streets, he did the right thing.
You know what, too, Dante? I hate that law. That law is goofy.
Which one?
When they run in, you draw on them,
And
if they turn it back and run out, you gotta let them go. That's goofy. Don't run in my house. I should have the option to kill you. You shouldn't be able to run out and then now you good.
You know what?
They can do that every night, Dante.
Okay.
Dante, they can do that every night.
TJ as an example. He got a pool in his yard, right?
How many times you gonna let them do that?
Check this out. He got a pool in his yard, which is the craziest thing. It's the craziest. Laws is crazy. If somebody climbed his fence down in his pool,
Facts.
why? They trespassing, breaking entry.
That's a
I'm
law.
gonna see him, bro. By the way,
Exactly.
I'm gonna see you, though.
Me, I feel like somebody home is their sanctuary, their castle. What the man say, castle domain, whatever he said.
One of them said, "Charlie, get the gun," and I panic get inside them.
You know his defense gonna be crazy.
I'm so sorry.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, sir.
If you watch the video, these dudes ran in that
He
house.
got shot in the house and fell out the door.
Do you know how?
Yo, that's exactly what happened though, because he was running. But if you look at the footage, when the shots went off, He got lifted off the door onto the ground.
He just fell like that.
Yeah.
Which I feel really bad about. I feel bad about it, bro. To be honest, I said that young man just lost his life.
Listen.
Okay. But it's just to gas him up.
First of all,
it's just to gas him up.
You know what? Okay, again, my sister could call me and say, "Yo, somebody's beating on." I'm like, "What you do?"
I'm not doing that. My sister called me.
Okay, listen.
Nah, be honest, TJ. It's some chicks know they wild.
My sister called me and said,
but everybody, you got three sisters. Say one of them always starts
every time. Yo, let me tell you what happened to my man.
My sister called me. My sister called me for anything. It's go time, bro. I've been like that since we was kids. All she had to do is, you know what's gonna happen if I call my brother. You know what's gonna happen.
You know she 100 though. She's not calling you for no silly shit.
Nah.
Okay.
Listen. There's a dude. This happened in Saki, right? I'll never forget this story. He looked like Jesus.
Story time with Dante.
What happened was, girl getting beat on by her man.
Saki's.
Yup. So my man went and tried to intercept.
Saki sound good right now.
Chicken.
Old school
so what happened is
he
went to go intercept. Son put on a machete and lit his back up.
Yikes!
Lit his back up. Now he went to the hospital. You could see I told you, he looked like Jesus. Like when he showed me his back, I was like, damn. Guess where Shorty went?
Back.
Home with dude.
That's why I never intervene in domestic. Never. Can I intervene in domestic? The chick will leave with the dude, making love with him that night, and you in the freaking hospital.
Ask Sandy what happened. Sandy put this on her story. Some dude put it in his girl's mouth. Everybody went to go intervene. Who do you think she walked with?
Wow.
Back in the day, I was that dude who was like, "Oh, yo, Joe, you know." But as times changed, I was like, "I ain't doing that no more." I'm like, all this, like, oh, you feel like you're powerful. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm like, yo, you gotta make better decisions. Right. That's my thing. And now I'm like, I got kids, man. The game of the game is to get home.
Listen to what y'all say. Okay, so let's look at the story. The girl called the brothers and go on. So, bye-bye. Adios.
One of them gone. One of them in critical condition.
He's going out of here because he hit him hard. Point blank. But here's the point what I'm saying, if they're saying. You thought you was going to do a beat down and you got done off.
You know how they would have showed out if they would have dragged him out of the house? They would have showed out. They would have been doing Jimmy Superfly Snook on him, boom. They would have been lifting him up, boom. It would have been bad. They would have been dropping a leg on the top rope. They would have been doing everything to this man.
You know what? Who was recording that?
Somebody across the street. He ain't expecting to go that far.
Because he was even talking like, no, you know, like.
But that's what everybody's doing right now. They recording everything instead of helping.
Yo, listen. You know why?
I wouldn't help.
You get involved with just
I'd be like, oh snap, something going down.
Did you see the go look up the old couple in the snow when he was messing with the neighbor?
Oh yeah, I see that.
And the dude just came out and he's like, talking to issue out.
That's another way to die. Like people
kill both of them.
You can't be approaching and confronting people over the silliest stuff. People will kill you down. It's crazy, bro.
I'm not confronting people with no dumb shit.
Listen,
I'm a
DS. That's what I was doing in the car. I was de-escalating the situation. I was just like, listen. But the brother said what he said. He said, I want to battle you for $5,000. I want to embarrass you in front of everybody. Just say you won.
Listen, guys, we appreciate y'all watching. I think we solved it. Dante will let Darnell rot in jail for 20 years. But the rest of us, we don't care about that law. The law don't run these streets. At the end of the day, you let these dudes run in your house and jump on you and beat the hell out of you, you hit your head on the cabinet, and you dead.
Listen.
He got every right to let off every shot on these dudes.
He could have clapped him in the room and get out the house.
Nah, man, it's his house. He ain't got to be doing all that. Don't come to the doorway. Light him up. Catch him on the pop. Catch him on the lawn. That's what I'm saying, bro. I feel like I've never, listen, I'm going to be honest, I never ran in nobody's home. And I never will. It will have to be a very excruciating circumstances for me to just run blindly into your house.
That's home.
Especially when you know I'm coming and you angry, we angry, and I'm running in their face first. It has to be better than that. These two dudes thought this dude was food. They thought they was going to beat his ass and go home laughing about it. Wasn't trying to get his ass beat. When you older, you can't recover from the beatings. You might not live. They can hit his head through the screen TV, anything, and he out of here. Then they're like, oh, Mr. Kevin was so nice. We don't know why. They shouldn't have hit that old man. Well, that old man was ready for the ass. He pop, 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 right? The sister should have never sent these people in there. She knew that he was wild, and she wanted to prove a point. Called her brothers to come beat him up.
You know what they should have did? Marta, can we talk?
On that note, guys, on that note, I hope y'all enjoyed TJ's video. It came out at 10 o'clock on YouTube. Run it up, run it up, run it up. I'm going to show it again before we get out of here because that's what we is.
Yo, shout out to everybody. We greatly appreciate you.
Stick around and watch TJ's video one more time.
Your video could be next.
Your video could be next. It's a very selective process. We'll see what happens.
Next week is Flynn's video.
We gonna see who video. But listen, LBMG Network, Clash the Podcast. I'm glad y'all watched with us. We appreciate y'all sticking in there with us. Every week at 8 o'clock, we will be here. I am Charles. That's Fliz right there. Dante Martin, TJ Soares. Like I said, I'm gonna show TJ's video at the end of this. If you agree with us, let us know in the comments. We are on here every Wednesday at 8 o'clock. All right.
Emotional on Tuesdays. That's the night we want to snap.
Touch, I got you. I'm gonna hit up Mike. I don't know what the hell Mike is tripping on.
What's he getting? Is he getting a t-shirt?
Oh, and Touch, I hope you inbox me so I can send you the t-shirt. Because I don't touch the t-shirt. The t-shirts will come from the company that makes them. I'll put it in, I'll send it right to you. All right? That's what it is.
That's Amazon.
No, it's not Amazon.
No. I'm talking about that's how Amazon got
Right. Because I don't make the shirts, they come from somewhere else. But yeah, CLBMG in the building. Make sure you go to CLBMG the machine and buy something. All right? I'm gonna catch you on the flip side. Anything y'all want to say?
August 13th, the Parlor.
August 13th at the Parlor.
Spin the block. DJ Craze release. Mix. No time. Gotta stop fast and made me weak.
Stopping us, no stopping us. Hey, 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 no stopping us, no stopping us.
This is an HTP joint.
No stopping the wave when it rush.
Now I've been sipping on the rosé, celebrating life, so thankful. Eat good, now I got a plate full. King size, new crib, grateful. KK grinded, did a race too. One shot, leave you with a facial. Pussy watermelon flavor, so tasteful. Eat it up, make sure you say grace, boo. No phones or the boys might trace you. Coleon, move around like some good fellas. Came a long way from the hood fellas. My life blessed, so good fellas, yeah. My wife beautiful. Red carpet, kill her like a funeral. New whip, old to us, but it's new to you. Proud of Kai, cause he really bought the level up. Shot fly, then you niggas do the double dutch. Stack money fan first when it come to us. Breaking up the weed, rolling up the Dutch. Say it's all love, but it's really lust. Florida, poolside, good weather. Yeah, no one does it better. Steak tips, lobster tails at the meeting. Shrimp fried rice, we eat different. Black on, wear my own shit. Coleon, we move different. Black bag like who missing? All black niggas on a crew mission. Champagne toast to the good life. Plan was to make it out the hood right. We celebrate all night. Illville, that's full life.
No stopping me, no stopping we, no stopping we, no stopping we. No stopping K, no stopping T, no stopping T, no stopping T. No stopping me, no stopping we, no stopping we, no stopping we. No stopping K, no stopping T, hey, 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 hey. No stopping us, 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 hey, 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 hey. No stopping us, no stopping us, no stopping us. No stopping the wave when it rush. Oh man, damn it feel like a miracle that I'm out here living free of all the tentacles. You know, parole, probation, incarceration. Baby mama drama, lame niggas hating. They locked and boxed me, but that didn't stop me. Give props to Poppy. Your boy is top 3. Oh, it's not me. Step up if you try and get your rapper, but I promise I won't let up. 98 dropped my first record on vinyl. 5 my graffiti on the contract made it final. NY to MI. A on a monthly. Them guys who say I'm the hottest hella must be. Crush me, rob me, cuff me, still going. Stick around the vibe, about to be a real moment. I'm so locked into my purpose that I'll kill for it. Quote rock if they ever ask who did all this. No stopping me, no stopping we, no stopping we, no stopping we. No stopping K, no stopping T, no stopping T, no stopping T. No stopping me, no stopping we, no stopping we, no stopping we. No stopping K, no stopping T, no stopping me, no stopping we, no stopping us, no stopping us. No stopping K, no stopping T, no stopping us, no stopping us. No stopping me, no stopping we, no stopping us, no stopping us. No stopping K, no stopping T, no stopping the wave when it rush. Hey, 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 hey. No stopping us, no stopping us, no stopping us. No stopping us, no stopping us. Hey, 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 no stopping us, no stopping us, no stopping us. No stopping the wave when it rush.